What are you looking at? What you doing? What do you want from me? You gotta smell like tortillas. We've been eating tortillas. No? Or do you smell like tortillas? What's been going on? Why do you smell like tortillas? You're a strange pupper. Yeah. Careful. Careful, little pupper. Pepperoni and cheese. Yeah, you smell like tortillas. What's going on with you? It's just... I'm curious. It's just the word Latin, or is it pig Latin? Am I allowed to do that? But not pig Latin. Correct? Really? Okay. That's funny. That was insanely funny. Okay. Let's go ahead and launch. Let's take a look at the darkest campaign. The darkest campaign. I love you too. You're a sweet pup. I love you, Wiggles. You know that? You know I love you? Oh no, oh no you don't. Oh no you don't. You crazy little pepperoni.
The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
Right, so I got clout now. I don't think This is interesting because Arkest a healer. I suppose I could turn Sign into a Sign in the Aishin could be pseudo healers. That's an idea. Okay, Wiggles, I gotta put you down. I love you. Yeah. Okay. What is on the agenda for today? Right, I want to go after that. I want to go after one of the ancestor items. Lantern would actually be a pretty good idea. Surprise chance is it's a really good thing, and it would be in the Warren, so it would increase that. That's an idea. Yeah, no, let's definitely do that. Let's totally do that, dude. Hold on. Let's go with Archer. Clown on backside. I'll go with, yeah, Captain Crow, and then Parsi. That seems like a good setup. Hey, Zeltis, how's it going, dude? Hello. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my Duke time gal. Duke is not a time. How you doing today, Zeltis? What have you been up to? Yeah, let's go with the Prophet's Eye. And then let's also go with, yes, the headband. The Bullseye headband. We'll go with our usual extra healing items right here. Oh, right, because I actually go with a bit of a different setup for the Occultist. Right, because the Occultist I don't have the scroll for. What do I want to go with then? I go great. I've been biking in heavy rain. What about you? Dude, biking in heavy rain is fun as shit. As long as it's not like heavy rain and it feels as though it stings every time it touches your skin, it's pretty fun. Also, Duke, time is midnight. It's like hammer time, just less promiscuous. I see. You have opened my eyes up to new things, Otis. I've learned something new. Or something, I don't know. But, yeah, I've just been... I've been meaning to, play some For Honor lately, because, For Honor is free on Steam now. I've been meaning to play it for the past couple of days, but I keep ending up in situations where I'm like already dedicating my time, and then I end up forgetting, and then it's like, oh, it's stream time, and then I do my stream, and then it's too late in the night for me to really go and play it. So then I'm just kind of sitting there like, bah, what to do now? I think I'll go with yeah, I'll go with Junia's head. Junia! And then I'll just counteract the stress. I don't want Parsi going crazy. I was also in traffic and kept slipping. Ooh. On bike? On bike, you mean, Zeltis? Also, I'm a little upset because I had ordered a pop filter, you know, so I can place that over my mic and not get violent puh sounds. However, apparently the package was either never showed up or it was stolen. I'm not exactly sure what. It was supposed to show up on Saturday, but you know, I never saw the package, and I was like, okay, well, you know, maybe they're running late. And of course, Sunday it wasn't going to show up, so I checked yesterday, and it was just nowhere. And nobody else living with me ever mentioned seeing a package, so I was just like, well, shit. I guess the package is just gone. Or it could have also been delivered to the wrong address, and they end up sending the, like, yeah, you got it thing. And then it's like, no, we didn't get it. And they're just like, oh. That's also a possibility. Dodge build would not be a bad idea. Yeah, let's go with the dodge build, which, yeah, 50 dodge. Oh, Zeltis, thank you for the 2 bits. Whoa, another ad from our Twitch overlord. Oh, hail the Twitch overlord. I'm not sure why, but like, yeah, the Oh yeah, I get 15% more damage in the Warrens. Nice. I'm not sure what it is, but just like, I've really fallen in love with dodge builds in this game. I used to only give that to my healers because, you know, I wanted them to not die so they could heal. But like, giving it to an actual tank has really been working out. I've just been enjoying it. Yeah, let's go with the Beast Slayer ring on top of, yes, the restraining padlock. So yeah, we should be doing extra damage here. Hold on. Risk taker, right. Yeah, so our dodge is already getting fucked anyway, so it's just kind of like whatever. It's just like whatever by this point. I'm not too worried about it. The quickening. Anger management. Pep talk. Wound care. Yeah, it's just kind of like whatever. As long as he has psych up, I think I'm okay. Also, I like how it says if religious for the psych up, but it's completely impossible for the captain crew for an abomination to be teamed up with a religious person. Makes it interesting why they have that there. Unless there are some religious people that can? I don't know. Hold on. I need to go over to the survivalist and train my people in some things. Hold on. Scout ahead, more scouting chance. That's kind of nice. Plus 10 accuracy and 8% crit, but that's only for self. But it's pretty well worth it. I'll go ahead and grab encourage because stress is a fucking bitch. Triage. And what I really need is the Dark Ritual? No, not Dark Ritual. Unbreakable Commune. So that I can prevent nighttime ambushes. I'll just unlock everything for you. That seems good. Everyone has their stuff up, right? I do need to do some worthwhile upgrades for you. I'll go ahead and grab those too. It's nice to have the sniper's mark, but I never end up using it really. Let's actually go ahead and it would meh. That reduces their critical chance and their accuracy, actually. Suppressing fire is actually not that bad. Especially if they start off with, like, some stress dealers. And your thing marks them. Yeah, so let's go ahead and, we'll, I guess, take off something. I'm not exactly sure what. We can take off Abyssal Artillery for the vulnerability hex. There we go. That seems good. Okay, let's go ahead and hit up the ruins. Hey, how's it going, Jester? What's up? I don't think I've ever seen you around here whenever I'm playing Darkest Dungeon. A6 bits still my badge. I do plan to actually cheer non-ad bits once I set up my Stripe account. Don't worry so much about it, Zeltis. Like, I'd much rather you actually just spend ad bits rather and it take forever than actually spend your own money. Just because I don't want people spending money, you know, their own personal money that they made that they can be using towards themselves on me. I've got life issues at the moment. Do you want to talk about it, or are you here to ignore it? Either way, I hope that things get better, Jester. Yeah, we'll bring 20 things of food. 4 shovels should be fine. This is... No. Wait. Wrong place. There we go. This is the warns, so anti-venom should be useful. Bandages should also be useful, because they do have some bleeding opponents. We'll take a full stack of medicinal herbs, skeleton keys. I'm debating if I want to take a full stack of torches or just a stack in 6. I think a stack in 6 should still be fine. Because the idea is that, like, your torches and food you should be blasting through. And that will allow you to empty the stack so you can pick up something else. While still having, like, some open area for if you come across, like, more food or something. That's typically the idea that I have in mind. And then it's like, once I've gone through a 6 stack of torches, I can end up using firewood in order to replenish my light once again. That's the idea. I'm going to torture you guys. Because I'm a terrible human. Okay. They should... Oh, wait, no, this is just, do 100% room battles. Okay, so we got a pretty good setup for this, actually. Don't do it! Oh, well, it had treasure in it, so that's pretty good. Nice, and we got a little bit of extra food as well, so that's kind of cool.
The light, the promise of safety.
Wow, really? Okay. We got surprised. The good news is that it's just 3 spiders, so we should be fine. I mean, if I could post the link, I made a video of why I'm stressed. Really? You made a video for it? Okay. I don't mind if you link it, it's just that I won't be able to see it until probably later. If you want, DM it to me in Discord or something. I will, I'll try to make sure to look at it when I have a chance. I don't really feel as though transforming is necessary for this fight.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
That's a bite. Yeah, in all honesty, we should be okay. Oh, whoops. I should have attacked that one so I could mark that one. That's fine. I'll just mark this one. I don't mind that others knowing sooner or later is fine whenever you get a chance. It's fine. I gotcha. Yeah, feel free to just DM it to me in Discord, Jester. Again, I'll try to get to it if I can. I'm terrible about looking at things that I'm terrible about looking at things that are sent to me in Discord after I finish streaming. So, you know, I might end up seeing it tomorrow or something. I'm just bad about it. It's a terrible thing of me. It is a terrible thing for me. Yeah, we won't be able to get a kill with him. Thanks you, and we just blind fire and we got it. I just want everyone who asks how much I am to see what happened. Ah, I see. Crusader's orders. Stress heal received. Extra healing, less damage. That's interesting. I haven't come across one of those before. I believe this is a thing that... I think this was the thing that removes a debuff. Or a quirk, I should say. You. Oh no, it grants Warren's Scrounger. Extra scouting chance. I suppose I'm okay with that. There we go, disarmed. Yeah, we can... Yeah, we can throw in some medical... Do I have you do it, or... Actually, I think the Captain Crow would have the best use for it, just because he's constantly doing damage. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, extra 30% damage until camp. That's nice!
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
The people who built this house, this whole house, my house and my parents' house, are idiots? What exactly... Okay. So this is a video. Okay. I'll have to take a look at it later. But, so did they just do a terrible job with building their place? Like, did they fuck up very simple things? Because I know how that goes. My house actually, currently, we're calling them back and, like, demanding them to fix several things. We've been, we've threatened to sue a little bit. Yeah, we'll just do the rake. Because... My goodness, 20 to 35 damage. Yeah, I could just kill this bitch. Let's do that. Frank! Ah! You don't know the half of it? Really? Oh boy.
Slightest lapse in concentration.
I am so excited. Hold on. Minus 20% protection. But also mark you and try and set up for a first turn kill. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's try and set up for the first turn kill against the Swine Thunderer. Sweet, got it. Beautiful, marvelous. Let's go ahead and use the vulnerability hex in order to set up for another one, maybe. I could also do the weakening curse on this guy. Yeah, actually, let's do that. That's perfect. In my parents' living room, the walls and floors have rotted and the wiring is bad in their home, and, well, my dad has to fix it mostly alone. Holy shit, fuck. That's redunculous. Okay, let's try doing the rake again. Really? 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 Okay. Oh, and we didn't even get the mark off. Oh, I didn't realize that. Huh. That's not gonna kill him. Gonna uppercut this guy. Move him back. Ball and chain. That's fine. Then, I am so unsure as to what to do here. I don't really have the, setup I wanted. I could just shoot this guy, I suppose. I guess I'll go after the, Swine Heaver, just because he does, like, non-normal damage. And I'll stab him. There we go. There's the kill. My house, my room, one of my walls are starting to rot, so I had to move some stuff out of my room and stay in a spare bed till my dad fixes the wall in my room alone. Holy shit. Wait, is this a new house, Jester? Only 20 damage. That is a shame. I'll just finish him. There we go.
As the enemy crumbles.
It's old? Okay. But it was supposed to be refurbished, I take it? Like, it was supposed to be fixed up. I would hope. Nice. Got the miss. Arrgh. Okay. Let's just beat the crap out of him. Perfect.
Maintain the offensive.
Everyone gets a little bit of sanity. Another Beast Slayer's ring. I'll just go ahead and leave that one since I already have one. In fact, I'm wearing one right now. Or Captain Crow's wearing one right now. Details. I don't know, you want to read these books? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, 24 stress right there, that's fine. Hi guys, how's it going? Let me go ahead and do the suppressing fire so that I can reduce their accuracy and crit chance, hopefully.
Impressive.
Nice, got them both. It used to be a market, then a Scarlet office, then a home for the person who lived there, trashed the place, and did not take care of it at all. I see. It's really, it's kind of a shame that that is the case. Like, I can't imagine that. It's like, like, if you live in a place, why not take care of it? Like, sure, my place isn't the best looking, but we have a lot of stuff, and we're still trying to figure out what to do with a good chunk of it, but the place still looks nice. I just don't understand why some people would not take care of the place that they live in. Chimney H. Christmas. I just need to stop attacking the Heaver with the captain, because apparently he can't get the hit. I'll go ahead and mark them. I'm not sure if the house was supposed to be fixed before we moved, but we just moved in and we were unaware of how much of a mess we have to fix. Ah, I see. Okay. And were you guys like not able to view the place before you bought it, or? There's the freaking kill. I'll go ahead and mark him. Just because it's the kind of the only setup I got. Ooh, 20 damage. Yikes. Okay. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, okay. Look where it hurts. They're doing quite a bit of damage to me, and I'm not approving. I'm not approving of this. Yeah, I should just go in for that kill. Perfect. It wasn't this bad when we bought it, just was kind of a mess that was an easy fix. Oh, so it got worse when you guys first scouted it out. Right? That's why I'm being communicated. Oh. It shoots spikes from its back. It's like a hedgehog. Or he just has, you know, a freaking blasting canister. I don't know. Okay, so I gotta heal someone. 4. And bleed damage, okay. Well, there's that kill. I think I'm gonna hold off for a little bit so I can heal up everyone. We'll go ahead and retransform so that we're so we can just do absolution. You know, heal up ourselves and get some stress, some of our stress points back. Then this guy, right. I just need to do some heals somewhere. 3 points, okay.
Sedated.
Yeah, fix everything out of their bedroom. That's a real problem. Did you like go through someone in order to buy this place, or like did you go, or did you just deal with the person that let's heal right there. There we go. Let's make sure you don't get to death's door. That would be a problem. Some HP. Hey, how's it going, Ro? I see. Okay, Jester. Either way, it's just kind of an annoying situation. I gotcha. There we go. That's the big heal that I was hoping for. Okay. How you doing today, Ro? What have you been up to? There we go. That's the stun that I wanted. Yeah, I'm just healing up like... Oh. Very nice. Just doing all of the healing. 38% extra healing on top of the 33%. That is about a 72% extra healing. Pitiful heals. I've been getting quite a few of them, Ro, and I'm not happy. Punch. I'm just gonna punch him to death. It's the only way. Let's go ahead and do a bit of extra healing. Honestly, they're at a pretty good point. I'll just heal self. There we go. Parzi goes up to max health, and now we can finish this. First day back to school, intro to ethics and into psychology. Nice. How was it? How was the first day? I hope it went well. I got you, Jester. Makes sense. There we go. Everyone's at pretty good amount. Yeah, I'm fine with that. 76. Well, I do have to do room battles, but there's a bit of a problem of 2 battles on the way. I think I'd rather just go to the right and then head up, and then essentially double back if I need to.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
At least I'd rather do that. You, open this bag. Open my sack. It's clear here. Let's see if we can get another scouting chance. Nice. Okay. Room curiosity with a battle, you say. Boring syllable stuff? Ah, I see. Ro, I don't think I've ever asked this, but what are you going to school for? Like, what are you hoping to become? Or are you just trying to get like a basic degree? Just be like, I got a degree. Honestly, I think I'll actually go ahead and set up an early camp now rather than later, since we have all this extra food.
A chance to steel oneself against the coming
Management
horrors.
Information Systems, MIS. Ah, I see. Well, I mean, extra work has to be put in order to get extra money, Jester. At least that's how it normally goes. Tons of big furniture. Okay, let's go ahead and do... What was the thing? Wait, someone... Oh, shit. Frick. There's only 4 camping skills. I could very well get ambushed in the night. That's going to be a problem. Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. I'll figure it out. Let's restring our crossbow for 1. Psych up. Self only 25% extra damage for 4 battles. But then everyone gets a little more stressed out. But then again, we did get rid of our 30% extra damage. So it kind of, yeah, we'll do it. Tracking, yes, let's do tracking as well. Then we'll do a little bit of encouragement. Oh. Okay. You'll just have to stay stressed And we'll just set up a, this is how we do it in order to get extra accuracy and crit chance right here. Huge heavy boxes supposed to use a few dresses and I guess a load of other things that need to be put in boxes. Put things in boxes, but it might not be an issue. My entire room, I ended up packing in about 3 boxes, and I was like, yeah, you know, done. A lot of it was junk, and it was heavy as fuck. Fuck, god damn it. Okay, it's just spiders, that's, oh, and we got ambushed, shit. Okay, this is still a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the acid spitter with that so that it can be marked. There we go. For 8 damage, that gets rid of their damage dealer. It shouldn't be too bad now. Because, yeah, it just shouldn't be too bad anymore. Let's go ahead and transform. Essentially what we're gonna do is we're just gonna be raking. Frick. That thing is I'm trying to make a cosplay and a costume that need to get done before October is I'm super stressed. Yeah, the a Huntress one. How far along are you with that, Jester? Come on, baby. Shit. Oh, man. I'm getting so many misses with this team, and it's really upsetting me. Oh, that's a problem. He's... And Parsi is at 60 stress. That's rather nuisancing. Nuisancing! They just keep spraying white stuff all over Clown! Well, that worked out. It wasn't too bad. We, the only thing that we really have to worry about is stress now, and that's only for Parsi. But, Parsi isn't getting attacked so much, so it should be fine. It should honestly be fine. It becomes fascinated with the remains. Bloodthirsty. Fascinated with injury, wounds, and torture. Honestly, that's really not a bad thing to end up getting. 76, we're fine. Hey, it's a centaur pig. Get rid of tons of old school papers, donate old books to library Goodwill. Claim space for new stuff. I don't have a ton of shit. It really sucks because whenever it comes to school, like stuff that you have from previous classes, you never know, like. And this is especially a problem with college because, you know, it'll be like, you gotta take, like, you know, class 1 year, and then, like, a couple years down the line, you'll be taking essentially a more advanced form of that class, and they'll be like, okay, if you can remember this from the previous class, and it's like, I don't, and I got rid of the papers. Therefore, you're gonna want to reteach me. And of course they don't, because, that's, you know, that's not their class. And they're just like, oh, well, you should have thrown away the papers. And it's like, bitch, you should have told me to keep the papers. You should have came in 1 year, on that year, told me I should have kept the fucking papers. Fuck you. Like high school / older stuff. Oh, yeah, high school stuff you can get rid of. That's fine. Nobody will care. I hadn't had the time to do much with this thing, and besides, when I start sewing, my mind gets super tired and it's horrible. That's an interesting thing, Jester. Most people I know, whenever they, you know, start working on something that they really want, their mind ends up getting focused and they actually have no problem with it. But I do know what you're talking about. I end up getting that way with a few things. I used to get that way about D&D when I was going through, like, a dry spell for it, as weird as that was. Like, I just didn't enjoy it as much as I used to. And whenever I tried playing it, whether I be a player or or the DEM / GM, I just did not enjoy it. Nice, 2 kills on the first turn. Then a dodge, hooray! I also reached a point like that when I was streaming, where I was just like dreading every moment I streamed. It was an awful point in my life. I was just like, ah! It sucks! And now it's okay. And now it's actually something that I really enjoy. But I also lose my mind a lot whenever I'm doing stuff.
Their cursed champion falls.
Two hits, 1 kill. How wonderful. How wunderbar!
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Sure. Okay, so that thing always gives Warren's Explorer, it seems. Or at least it has a really high chance of doing that. Extra 10%. Okay, you got Warren's Scrounger. You got Warren's Explorer. So we have an extra 15% chance of scouting in here. Which, in all honesty, not so bad. Well, that was a trap. Meh. 7-7, we're fine. I work on things, and then my mind is like, why the fuck are you doing this? It won't look good. Oh, I see. So it... I gotcha. My huge worry is I make these, put them on, and they look like garbage. I see. I mean, the thing is, it's like... How do I put this? For one, hi Clout. How's it going, dude? Snack attack! How you doing today, man? And second of all, I don't really know how to put it, Chester, but it's like a lot of the times what we perceive of our own work, like it's called the artist mentality, where your art is never as good as you want it to be. Like, other people may see a masterpiece, but you yourself will not see it. You won't be able to see anything within it. You won't be able to see anything on it because you do not have a mental appreciation. And it's typically something that artists go through, especially in forms of depression, where they just don't think that their work is good enough. There's, like... One of my favorite artists that I like to bring up is actually Van Gogh. Just because all of the art that he did, he would spend, you know, days on, and he never thought that they were good enough. And, you know, he didn't become famous until after he died. It wasn't until after he died that a lot of his paintings were found and were published, you know, with him being dead. And people really grew to like his form of art. But it was something that he did not enjoy at all. I get a chance to be away from my home, and I'm bringing most of my projects with me and trying to get the sewing done. I gotcha. Sewing first, then washing, then do the dye work. And the vest needs to have the color stripped and re-dyed. The sewing should take the most time. The washing thing should... I mean, the washing thing, that's maybe a day's project, maybe? At most. The dye work should honestly be the most fun. Stripping the vest and re-dyeing, I've never done before, so, like, stripping the dye, I mean, I've never done before, so I'm not exactly sure. I'm also making a Grell cosplay. I see. Hi, Palace! How's it going? Yeah, I know. Yes. Okay, so Palace, you're an art major, right? So you've actually studied up on Van Gogh, correct? Very, very tight. Oh my goodness, Palace, why are you still awake? Go to bed. Go do something else that is not here. I'll just mark them. Graphic design, technically, but yes. Right. I have a paper, right? Oh, I see. I see. What's the paper on? Trick or treat? Trick? Haha. Didn't see that coming, did ya? I don't know what to do here. I might just hit this person with the vulnerability hex just so I can mark them. The other idea is hit this guy with a weakening curse. I'll go ahead and do that, get rid of their protection. Oh no, tetanus. That's how you get tinnitus. All I do is yeet my meat. Oh, I see. Uh-oh. Of course it was a crit. Barzy is stressed to shit. Yeah, but, yeah, so... I don't know. My family has to deal with depression constantly. My mom is just like if you go back in the old medical text, you'll actually find my grandmother as one of the first people being treated with bipolar disorder. Fascinating stuff.
Masterfully executed.
Wunderbar. It's Man Bear Pig, guys. I'm super cereal. Do we get stress? Yep. Okay, that maxes out the stress. Barzy, what do you get? Vigorous! You will not tear me down!
Resilience.
Ah, it's a hook! They now know that Barzy is the most threatening person to their entire team. Okay, let's go ahead and heal Barzy back up. 25 HP. Goodness, it's such a wonderful thing whenever you get that. So wonderful. It's for Intro to Humanities. Oh, okay. I need to write 3 paragraphs regarding whether I believe in angels or not, using artworks, philosophy, theology, or scripture. It shouldn't be too painful, and yet... It's one of the... I mean... I know with a project like that, Palace, I would definitely focus on artworks, because the thing is with like scripture, philosophy, and theology, that seems like something you're gonna have to quote, and there's such fucking stingy bitches when it comes to quoting that I just wouldn't do it. I'd much rather just do artwork and be like, if you look at this artwork, and then, like, you know, of course, cite the artwork. And, yeah. And that way you don't have to quote anything. You can just say, look at this artwork. You see this? Therefore that proves or disproves angels, you know. I think I believe the U.S. is one of the highest is still the location that has the highest amount of adults that believe in angels. I think I might be wrong. How do I want to approach this? Let's go ahead and guarantee a kill right there. Sorry, I lost my thought and my hand was like, okay, it's done, Cindy. It's all good, Jester. Don't worry about it.
Precision and power.
Ignore one of those percents. I'm tired. Don't worry about it. Again, I cannot get these hits. What's their dodge chance? Their dodge is a 34. That does explain it. That's a really, really difficult chance to hit. When they get their turn, vomit. Oh, spasm of the entrails. How wunderbar. Except not. There we go.
Remind yourself.
Nah, Palace. It's double percents. It's totally necessary. You gotta guarantee that people understand you're talking percents here, man. You know, I get you. Well, that's been done. Okay.
Ambushed by foul invention.
I'm just gonna ignore those remains because I don't carry holy water with me, so I can't do anything about that. I'm gonna have a few days to myself to sew things up, but I will still be on my PC. Nice. Definitely, like, whenever I'm working on a project, I always make sure I have something up that I enjoy while I'm working on it, in order to try and balance them out. Use Luck of Fury plus Focus Ring or pin/surgical gloves. Yeah. I primarily use the restraining padlock just because if I don't have a jester, they're talking about the game jester. If I don't have a jester, I use the restraining padlock just so everyone else doesn't get as much stress. That's the only reason I do that. Yeah, a jester is a class in this game, jester. Man, this is getting really confuzzling. Yeah, I'll just build up my attack for right now. 25% more damage, and 25% extra damage for 2 rounds, and then 25% extra damage for 3 rounds. Let's break. I'll mark them. Restraining padlock, transform is blight and stun. That's true. I can go ahead and do the weakening curse in order to yeah, I'll do the weakening curse right there. Yeah, get rid of some of their protection. Wonderful. Wunderbar! I'm not sure why I've started going from saying marvelous to wunderbar. I'm not exactly sure why. I haven't been. What just happened? What did he just do? Trot retreat? Is that what he did? What did he do? Arf? Okay. I'll just do that.
Singular strike.
Now I'll do a mark for death, which will get rid of the rest of their protection, so we should just do one big hit that gets rid of all of their armor. Then we'll go ahead and set up a similar thing right here on the Swine Slayer. He trot retreat? Okay, so that is what he did? That's very interesting. He shouldn't have done that. There's no reason he should have done that.
Perhaps the turning point.
To you, it just feels like common sense. Well, the thing is, Palace, if that's the case, then one of the things you could do is you could look up, because it says artwork, but it doesn't testify as to what exactly artwork should be. So you could very well just look up photographs of like actual hard-proof science, because you know photography is a form of art. That should be allowed, at least I think. This is why it's hard to talk to my boyfriend on Facebook. He stops trying when I'm telling him things and my tiredness kicks in within a certain part of time. I see. And how are you doing, Captain Crow? What have you been up to? What have ye been up to? Oh yeah, so interesting thing. I've been trying to play more Terraria lately, and I have not fucking gotten a single goddamn stupid shit fuck Billy Biscuit Inklet of the Wind. It's really distressing because I've been working so tirelessly to get this freaking thing, and I just have not been able to get it. No. Captain has never been a mod here. I'm trying to think of who you guys might be thinking. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, I don't know of anyone with the same color as Captain who could have had a sword. But he does have that bait badge. Ooh, okay. 2 room battles. Those are the last ones I should need to do. Let's go ahead. Un momento. Because I need to get rid of wound care in order to set up Unbreakable Commune. And let me look at everyone else, make sure that, you know, they have things that I actually want to use. I like having Encourage rather than Pep Talk. I feel as though it's more worthwhile to have. But I'll keep I'll keep one Pep Talk on hand. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, let's go ahead and set up firewood.
Huddled together, furtive and
There we go.
vulnerable. Rats.
Now I'm just misremembering. Ah, I see. Is everyone in chat just tired today? Is everyone okay? Or is it just... I guess, you know what? There are some days where it feels as though the cosmos is just out of line and it just really affects your mood. I guess this is one of those days where it's like everything's just kind of out of line and everyone feels tired as fuck because of it. Fixing my sleep schedule means I have to sleep earlier. Don't worry about it, Captain. Neighbors and kids have been barging into our... I'm sorry, what? The neighbor and their kids have been barging into your home? I'm sorry? What? Why are they allowed to do this? There we go, that's been done. Let's go ahead and do tracking so we can increase our chance of surprise. Let's do some psyching up. Now the question is, do I want to de-stress everyone a little bit or restring? I'll just restring crossbow. It should be fine. What's this thing? Abandon hope? Ah, nah, we're fine.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Yeah, are they like actually like breaking into your home or something? Hey guys, do we want to fight a Shoggoth? Yeah, well. No! Oh wait. Okay, never mind. We're not fighting a Shoggoth. Whew, I forgot that you needed to add a torch. I thought that Archer just activated, and I was like, oh no! Because I was going to finish up the rest of this place, and then depending on my situation, I would be like, yeah, let's come back and do the Shoggoth. But, yeah, okay. We're fine. I see, Captain. That sounds annoying. I wouldn't want to deal with that. Yes! Finally, we got that kill. It's so hard to hit that wily little bastard. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll do the vulnerability hex right there. Lowers their dodge. It's almost a guarantee that we're going to hit them now. Let's go ahead and do a similar thing right here. Give them less armor while also marking them. Oh, we did. Ooh, we didn't get the debuff on them. Interesting. Okay, let's shoot you. And now we just casually smack this guy until he is the dead. There we go.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate.
The neighbor's
sanguination
5 kids going into our fridge. What the fuck? call cops. I mean, I wasn't going to be the first to suggest it, but what the fuck? Right, is there a thing that to do with this? I can't remember. Forever change the hero. Hegeomania. Placed ruins phobe. Obsessed with sainthood. Honestly, I'm okay with that. It's actually not too bad. I have a strict rule at my house. You enter, you die. You enter and you die. Let's go ahead and do a mark right there. And I think I'll be doing some rakes because I can hit both of them and slowly raise my own attack power. Always nice to have. We'll do a weakening curse right here in order to lower their protection. Shoot you. 48 damage, how wunderbar. Wunderbar! Okay. Fallen chain. Oh, we're fine. We're fine! Again, that's so interesting. Why does he do that? There's no reason he should do a trot retreat. Why? Because the trot retreat moves them back. It's a movement ability, it moves them back. It moves them away. I don't understand why he does that. Oh well. I mean, if anything, it just means that he's not going to damage us, so I'm fine with it. As if any stranger breaks into our home, they more than likely would be dead. Ah, I see. It makes sense. He's true. There we go. Can we do... Yes, we got the mark off as well. Okay, so this person should be dead. Possibly this turn. It's probably going to be next turn. Yeah, it's going to be next turn. All I can find about anything is shit like 10 angels caught on tape. Can science prove the existence of angels? Nothing that will help me. I mean, I would say in the long run, Palace, it would be better to try and disprove God and then disprove angels. Or disprove demons and therefore disprove angels, because demons are fallen angels. So, you know, essentially disprove angels by disproving something else. Of course, then again, you could also say that angels are real in the form of, like, you know, Valkyrie soldiers. Like, that's, like, essentially that angels are real, but they aren't real as, like, scripture, like, holy divine beings. They're just real in the sense that, you know, people, create them. Or that's, you know, or that's, yeah, again, like, the Valkyrie soldiers are meant to be, angels, and essentially were just like war maidens. They were highly trained war maidens who, you know, could turn the tide of battle. We got knives and crap out of the house if people do ever break in. Fair. We can't do much like that. Our one neighbor, who's apparently a family member as well for some reason, kind of has a good alibi that we allow her in too much due to the other family member I mentioned earlier. That ain't be only when the other family members, the elders, aren't home, which I can relax now thanks to the fact that they'd be back for a short time. I see. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Kind of. There we go, got the kill.
The greater the glory.
Philosophy or something. Not wrong, bro. I mean, it's as simple as, like, it could very well be as simple as, you know, this is art. It's a fictitious piece. It has an angel in it, therefore angels are fictitious. I don't know. It's a very, like in order to disprove something, it's a very simple thing of, like, A plus B does not equal C. You know, it's like 2 plus 2 equaling 5. That's not how it works, and that's essentially what you have to communicate. you know, but at the same time, I don't know, this sounds like a bullshit project palace, and the person that gave you it is probably just, honestly, just looking for literally anything. Like, they probably don't care. Ramble for a few paragraphs and hope I don't fail. Yeah? Hopefully that'll work.
As victories mount, so too.
Ah, damn it. There's a fight back here. That's why I was afraid that was gonna be the case. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Also, I
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried
I have
home.
not used my, like, anti-venom and bandages throughout the time being here. I'll go ahead and get rid of that food and carry more gold. More, I like gold. Yeah, go ahead. It contains loot. Wunderbar. A stack of books. Let's take a look. Oh shit, that was 34. Okay. Damn. That was a lot of sandy drop right there. On the bright side, it is Archer. Has stress fasting, so we end up saving some food because of it. I don't know. There's also a whole lot of if a person breaks in, if a person breaks in, they are clear and they don't have any intention of, or they don't have any means of harm, then killing them is essentially excessive violence. You know, it's the same thing where it's like you can't go kicking someone while they're down because that makes you the offender. It's a similar thing like that in you know, somebody breaking into your house. If someone breaks into your house and you go shooting them without any reasoning to, you know, you know, like you know, if they're showing that they're not dangerous, if you didn't give them warning, all of this stuff, then, and you know, there is no like call for a critical situation alert of, you know, you should shoot them. Then the police can very well try and fine you for that, or even jail you. Why would they break in if they don't mean harm? Sometimes people are just there to steal. And it's like, again, if you don't have any family members there, like there. Hold on, I'm trying to remember it. I believe it was in either Washington or Oregon. Not exactly sure. There was a story of a kid who essentially, like, you know, he went to it, he was in his house, somebody had broken in, they hid in the closet, and the robber decided to open up the, you know, decided to check out the closet, and the kid ended up killing him with a clay, essentially a clay project that he had from a while back. And if I can remember correctly, they tried to push him for manslaughter. They tried to push the kid for manslaughter. As weird as that is, they ended up not doing that, but they did try, and it's a very stupid thing because, you know, they're 13. 2, a person broke into their house. 3, they were killed with a clay object. Like, there's no way that that was done, like, intentionally. I kind of feel like the kind of sources I'm allowed to use lend themselves more to proving that angels do exist. How do you mean you are allowed to use? Well, you know what, Addy? Find a picture of the flying spaghetti monster. Find a picture of the flying spaghetti monster along with Raptor Jesus. Throw that at them. Be like, if angels did exist, then how do you explain this picture of the flying spaghetti monster? The flying spaghetti monster exists, then how do you expect angels to exist? Did I call you Addy? I don't know. I don't know. My mind's a little blank today, actually. I thought I said Palace. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Solving a legal act according to law with another one. Yep. Yeah, we'll just transform. It's fine. Yeah, we got... Oh, we're actually going to lose our damage bonus by the time we end up at that final fight. Shit. There are exceptions. Yeah. But again, it's a similar situation as to why, like, you aren't allowed to kick a person while they're down. Like, that's all there is to it. You know, so if you kill someone that breaks in... And essentially what they're trying to do is prove that the person wasn't, like, running away from you or hadn't surrendered. Because if you kill them while they're surrendering, then essentially you have obstructed justice with your own vigilante justice. And that's a big thing that they look for as well. So it's like if you end up killing someone when they are surrendering and, you know, admitting that they are willing to go to jail or be put on trial, then it's like, yeah, they broke in on your private property. You don't know if they're armed, so take chance. Yeah, no, like that's a big thing. It's like if you can confirm that they're armed, then clearly they have they have the means to kill, and they probably don't have. There's the possible intention that they have of killing. It's not guaranteed that they're gonna kill. My goodness, Captain, I just cannot hit with you, apparently. It's not guaranteed that they're going to kill you, or that they're there in order to kill, but there is the chance. And that's the big thing. So it's like, you know, and that's the big thing that you argue in court, that you don't know if they're armed, or if they are armed, you don't know if they're there to kill. It's whenever the person is unarmed, and, you know, possibly not trying to kill you, or, you know, more specifically, possibly trying to give in. Because the thing is, once they're dead, you can't get a word from them. So the police cannot, question them and be like, did you break into the house? Yes. Did you have did you have bad intentions? No. They also can't get, did you break into the house? Yes. Did you surrender and were attacked by this person? They don't have that answer either. Essentially, it's more so just a way of preventing vigilante justice. It's also supposed to keep people away from essentially, like, essentially pulling a person into their house and then shooting them. I think that was actually on trial, or there was a trial for that a few years ago, where somebody essentially pulled a teenager into their house and killed them, and essentially said, no, 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 they broke into my house. Of course, you know, the proof essentially proved, the proof showed that, no, the kid fucking didn't, but, you know, it is something that needs to be investigated. We'll just do that. Go ahead and clear up everyone's stress just a wee little bit. Don't want to have my depression kick in. I got you, Jester.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Bad as that. Oh, it's only gonna be 4 more points of damage. Again, I always say that, whenever it comes to beliefs, though, always believe that everything is simultaneously possible and impossible, if that makes sense. You know, even if something is 99.999 whatever % guaranteed to be possible, still presume the impossible as well. 71%. I've only hit this motherfucker once this entire time. Do we even try? Do we even try? Yes. Finally. superheroes don't work, so vigilante justice is just... Yikes. Hey, 0 HP, how wunderbar.
Hey, Beauty Pie.
I got you, Jester. Again, it's like, I'm just explaining, I'm just explaining the reasoning as to why, you know, they actually go into investigation over, over people that's, that killed. You know, similar to, if you've, watched it before, To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird is a really, really fine example of this because there's a single scene. It's the moment that, you know, the kids end up getting attacked by, you know, that one guy, by the horribly racist guy, you know, which is natural for the times. And essentially, at the very end of the book or movie, whichever you know, they're like, the police officer is saying, yeah, he slipped and fell on his knife, and Atticus was saying, no, he was killed in self-defense, you know, so, like, we can argue self-defense, and it was like, no, you know, I've seen this several times, he slipped and fell on his knife, because, you know, there's a whole deal of, like, although the person was clearly the aggressor, there still has to be a trial for it. There still has to be a trial and a hearing and all of this. And it's much better to just state that something is an accident. Because, yeah. It's a very... law is a very interesting thing. It's like, because you can't just have laws... over somebody being an aggressor. You actually have to have laws against the victims as well. Essentially to guarantee that the victims do not go abusing their own powers. You know, and also to guarantee that there is no he said versus she said sort of deal. I don't think I said anything about superheroes. I was just reading your comment, Captain. Beauty Pie, what have you been up to? Anything interesting lately? Spit. Oh, that was a crit 30. Ouchies! Oh! Oh my goodness! Okay. There we go, that moves them closer, and we can just do a rake or something in order to try and kill them. There we go, perfect. We'll just go ahead and get rid of our torches for the gold. Oh, so that's what that does. Extra damage, accuracy, and crit. Okay.
Some experiments should have never happened.
Oh, I don't remember why I responded, Captain. I have an interview for a thing tomorrow, so I'm super nervous.
Ooh, what's the thing, Beauty Pie? Can I ask? Can I ask? I'm so curious. Is it a good thing? Oh, I mean, I would presume it's a good thing. I would hope it's a good thing. Okay, I got... Ooh, the Red Plague. Okay. That ain't fun. Perfectionist, plus 5 stress when attack misses. No, that's not terrible. Compulsive, suffers intense need to do specific actions. I need to get rid of that compulsive. Compulsive is shit. Compulsive is absolute shit.
Women and
It's
men,
more recruits than
soldiers
usual.
and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Crow needs to go in order to get rid of the Red Plague, and I need to get rid of the insanity for everyone else. Okay, there we go. Red Plague? Yeah!
I think that's an actual thing. I think it's happened prior to the Black Plague. It's for a university, using the term very loosely. I really want to go there. Oh. That's really cool, Beauty. So is it kind of like a, Is it kind of like a, what do you call it? Oh, shit. Is it like a private school, essentially? The main antagonist is Osmosis Jones? Oh shit, wasn't that... Yeah. Was that what it was called? Was it actually called the Red Plague in Osmosis Jones? Where it was like, well, what are you? And it was like, I'm the Red Plague. I gotta admit, that's one of the most, like well done villains in an anime movie I've seen. You know, just like some red guy with, you know, he has a very devilish like look, and it works for the movie. I loved it. Red Death, actually, that was it. Red Death. I like the moment when he slices the big fat man, and he goes down the drain and he's like, oh, who do you think you're dealing with? Blah. It was funny. Nice, okay. Flesh's Heart Trophy. 15% max HP and 50% bleed resistance. Ooh. Hey, Corvus. Dutchy gang, Dutchy gang, Dutchy gang. How you doing, Cor? It's basically a specific game development school type thing. They have courses for game programming, design, arts, and animation, that sort of thing. I see. That's really cool, Beauty. I hope you're able to get it. I don't really care about the restraining padlock, but, I mean, this is the final boss in the Warrens. And then I only need the places in the Cove and Veald. Right, I had decided on, I remember I had decided on what exactly I wanted to go with for this one. And I think I had decided that, doing Squid, Rain, and then essentially have a Bleed build, or Bleed/Blight build would be the best way to go about it. I might try going for the Blight build. Like, and bear with me here, because, I'm so unsure if this will even work, because I don't know the resistance of the Formless Flesh. Actually, I'm going to do an Ultimate Sin. I'm going to take a look at this. Darkest Dungeon. Formless Flesh. I almost looked up Ultimate Sin. Because all I want to do is take a look at its resistances. Because if its resistance to Blight is way too high... No, it's not. It is not very resistant to Blight. Or at least part of it isn't. Because its stats are constantly changing. Okay, yeah, then I can do a Blight build against this guy. And essentially what I'll do is I'll have Squid and Rain... And I'll have them essentially doing a whole bunch of protection tactics. That seems like an idea, right? Oh wait, no, but I need a healer. Right. So I guess Squid. Yeah, Squid and, I don't know, Requiem would actually not be a bad choice. Okay. What I'm up against is Eldritch, I believe. So yeah, we'll take Squid. We're going to... I guess we'll pass up on Rain. We'll definitely have to do that different... Or, yeah, do a build like that a different time. Today I have 69 stuck in my head. Why? But yeah, Beauty, are you wanting to go into, or is that like a dream to go into game programming? Because I respect it. Yeah, you're good in, yeah. They're both good in these positions. I'll actually switch. Hold on. Who has the most health? 44, 34. Yeah, I'll do that then. And the plague grenade is going to be the best bet against this thing, because essentially that's just this thing always has 4 parts, and they share 1 giant health bar. So essentially I'll be doing 12 blight points of damage per turn for 3 rounds rather than just like 6. Game design, but that's the hope. I gotcha. Well, I really hope that you managed to get it. I have a lot of friends that are going into game design, and it really excites me. Like, I really hope that I really hope that y'all end up doing some really cool stuff. Just because, like, game design is almost limitless in what you can do with it. Because it's kind of like, I mean, it's like, games are just a form of storytelling. You end up making a story, you do the art, the design, and you make it happen. It's so cool, and I love it. Equip all trinkets, and then we'll sort by rarity. Yeah, essentially we'll have Squid Deacon. Yeah, he's gonna be our guard. I'm thinking about this. I might... No, this is fine. This is actually perfectly fine, yeah. Defender, Retribution, Command. Instead of Battlefield, well, I don't know. Battlefield Medicine's pretty good because I can do the whole Blight and Bleed thing, but I might end up taking the Emboldening Vapors instead. Because, you know, you can buff a person and do an extra 50% damage. Ooh, and do I even have a anti... Yes, of course I do. I have Sanctuary. Yeah, right. Completely forgot. So Sanctuary, less 1 companion, extra accuracy and dodge, meh. Prey, yes, actually. Prey is actually really good. Zeltis! We can... I don't know what I want to do with Zeltis. Could just go with Encourage. There's also Gallows Humor. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab Gallows Humor. You, good old Torch. Pep Talk is nice. The Cure, self-only, removes disease. Leeches. Leeches is wonderful. And then Squid. Squid's good with what all he has. Veiled, I think curing Bleed Blight is too good to pass up. Yeah, and Veiled, it's definitely far too worth it, but I'm going to the Warrens. The Warrens does have a pretty good amount of bleed in it. I actually don't come across too much Blight in the Warrens. It's kind of an occasional thing. Like, I can end up going up against it, but it's not guaranteed. Whenever it comes to Bleed and Blight. But disease is the big thing in the Warrens. But, you know, I got people who, you actually are, like, you know, I have the Snuff Box and the Leeches, so it shouldn't be too bad. It does do heavy Bleed and Blight, that is true. And my plan does revolve. Yeah, my plan does revolve around the Blight rather than the Emboldening Vapors. So yeah, I'll hold off on that. Let me make sure everyone has like the best abilities. Ah, Thank goodness I decided to look. Bellows, I don't really use Bellows anymore. Not since they nerfed it. Oh wait, no, they didn't. No, it wasn't Bellows that they nerfed. It's just that, like, a debuff. Debuffs in this game are great, but I don't feel as though they are as good as buffs anymore. Retribution. I could... Honestly, Retribution may be a necessity, because I don't think I'll be able to attack if I don't have that. Medium with big damage. Which is part of the reason why I'm seeing Squid Deacon in there. He's just gonna have a shit ton of guard. And Zeltis is going to have a dodge build, so hopefully not too many hits will be able to land on Zeltis. If I'm lucky, no hits at all will land on Zeltis. Yeah, hold on. I'm thinking about this. Retribution, is it worth it? Yeah. One of the things I could do is I could get rid of Crush for Bellows and essentially have Retribution as my attack, but I don't think that... Nah, we should be okay. Actually, Bellows may be a bit of a necessity here, because if I can debuff... But then again, I think... I can't remember if the debuffs go away whenever it transforms or not. I believe they do. Hold on. Uses per battle, 1. Ooh, that's an idea. What is this like when it's fully maxed out? Plus 10 dodge and then minus 20 stress. That's an idea. Because you only get 1 use of it per battle, but that's for everyone, and it's a permanent buff for the entire battle. So if I end up against something that is really stressful, I mean, just the extra dodge will be really useful. Yeah. I remember Mark staying because in a previous battle I went with a Mark build against it. Will he be able to keep his guard up? Yeah, so I think I'll hold on to the bolster, and I'll try to remember a switch into it. Like, I'll get rid of Crush, and I'll take bolster before the battle. And essentially, yeah, it'll be a continuous, like, buffing situation where I'll defend probably Torch. And I'll constantly be doing, like, command. I'll of course, like, I'll start off with the defend, and then I'll end up doing a bolster in order to make sure everyone gets the dodge and stress bonus. And then it'll essentially just be a whole bunch of command and retribution, a mixture of those two, and then switching my defense wherever I need to. I think that's a pretty good setup. Chipping in isn't, like, leaked or shown. What? Was looking for a song in Cyberpunk 2077. Okay. I think I have a good enough setup. Let's go ahead and make sure everyone has their things. Let's go with the usual dodge build right there. 55 dodge! So wonderful. I want to go with the usual healing, my usual, Vestal healing build, which is going to be that along with the Sacred Scroll, because they balance out in terms of stress. Torch, I'll be going with the usual Blasphemous Vial in order to increase the blight chance, and then I'll balance it out with Aria's Box, so that the stress will end up going down. Or, just so stress is not that big of an issue. Then I think I'll go with probably the Heavy Boots. Heavy Boots. Yeah, because that's 20% protection right there. I could also... I'm thinking about it. Because that would be 45% protection, and that is insanely good. Oh, wait, actually, I can just, yeah, I can just go with the tough ring. It's not as much protection, but it's a lot less stress. I think that's kind of worth it. You don't have anything that causes more stress, right? Less stress against beasts. I'm primarily going to be against beasts, so yeah, I'm going to go with the tough ring. So 30% protection. And yeah, he's going to be tanking a lot more. I miss Bello. Yeah, no, Bello doing damage was so nice because you could just keep on slowing them and damaging them throughout the entire thing. Now you actually have to use like an actual fighting ability. I wonder what their meaning was like, why the fuck does Bello do damage? He's yelling at them. Yeah, but why does that do damage? Well, what is the occultist do damage with his mark? Because it's magic damage, but why does he do damage by yelling at them? It hurts their ears. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, but it is what it is. I'll go ahead and bring my usual medium-length dungeon build. 3 shovels is typically enough. 4 anti-venom, 4 bandages, 4 medicine, 4 skeleton keys, and then 12 torches. And that should be good. Should be! Let's go ahead and set out.
Spasmodically squirming, braying, and snorting half-corpses were heaped each upon the other until at last I was rid of them. The warrens had become a landfill of snout and hoof, gristle and bone, a mountainous, twitching mass of misshapen flesh fusing itself together in the darkness.
How many pigs did they have before they dumped them all in the
The
warrens?
thing is more terrible than I can describe.
So he should be up in that corner. So do I go up or right first? Up or right? Up or right? Let's actually go right first, just because I can actually go in other directions after I go that way. Oh, hi guys! Hi Mark. I have to just change the game code so it does minus 9% damage like before. I mean, it's fair. I can understand why. Oh, he has almost complete blight resistance. Actually, he does have complete blight resistance. Okay. Yeah, I could hit the insatiable ghoul. I could also... I do have a 50% chance of stun. That's an idea. Let's try it. Let's see if we can get that stun. Sweet! Okay. Dazzling Light. 140... Wait. 140% base, even with the minus 10% chance? Is that correct? Yeah, sure. I'll do it. Gah! Curses. Okay, that's fine. Do I do a command, or... I could just do a crush. Let's do a command. So everyone can go ahead and grab that buff. And... yeah, I'll go ahead and do the traditional shadow fade right off the bat. Give ourselves more dodge chance, and then we'll hit one of them. No one's blighted yet. Could hit one of them with a poison dart. Or I could just lunge. Yeah, let's just lunge. 50 crit! How wonderful. That's not so wonderful. That's quite rude.
The birthplace of dread.
Can we get that stun? Nope. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit him. We'll go ahead and get the blight. on him, and that way we can possibly, I mean, we can just start doing some damage to him. Let's do that. Go ahead and grab a, go ahead and give ourselves repost. Now, yeah, the dagger does do extra damage against Blighted, but, only has 18 left. We should be able to kill it this turn. Maybe. Again, he has complete resistance against it, unfortunately. And he resisted. Okay. Let's do our usual thing. There we go. There's the stun. We'll smack him. And actuality... Oh, you know what? I just realized I don't have Squid Deacon with the latest stuff. I didn't realize that. That's my bad. Oh well. We should be fine.
The greater the glory.
How do you dodge a howl? You cover your ears.
Oh yeah. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, you can just cover your ears and not listen. Ah, he tossed a skull at me. Jeez, the fuck, dude?
Go ahead and heal right there. Yeah, I think I'll actually change up Squid to get rid of Crush, actually. Like, I'll have the Man-at-Arms being just a complete buffer slash debuffer. And that could hit him. Let's go ahead and do a Shadow Fade. Skull Toss. No! They got a stun off. Okay. Dazzling Light.
50% chance. We missed. Okay. How do you miss a giant metal cannon? Actually quite easily, Ro.
There's the kill. Yeah, Zeltis is my damage dealer for this one. And actually, look. Okay, so looking at things, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of Crush. I'm actually going to set us up with the Bellows for right now. And then on the... yeah, on the last battle, I suppose I will... I'll probably trade out Retribution for Bolster. It's either going to be Retribution or Bellows for Bolster. Zeltis being useful. Ah, don't be mean to Zeltis. And I'm going to set us up with the Emboldening Vapors for now. Once we end up against the boss, then we'll... Actually, the Emboldening Vapors... because, essentially... Let me see. With Shadow Fade, we end up getting extra dodge, but we end up getting an extra 100% damage. If both of those buffs are on Zeltis, that's actually an extra 150% damage. That's actually very well useful. I'm surprised they didn't nerf Lunge. It wasn't being... I mean... It was being used before, it's just that, like, its extra damage things are just, very, very, situational. Like, it's far too much of a setup in order for, the Gravekeeper alone in order to get the, extra, essentially 73% damage. I don't even go for the extra 73% damage, I only go for the extra 33%. But yeah, no, it's a ridiculously strong ability. Even at minus 10% damage modification, it's still insanely good. What's in here?
Finding
Some
the stuff
gold.
is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Okay, what's it looking like? Come on, tell me. It's looking really nice, actually. This is a wonderful setup. Don't do this, Squid. 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 Yeah, we can actually just go ahead and get up here and then do the thing. Yeah, we'll end up camping once we get up here. That'll restore our light. Nice, and we don't even have a battle on the way. That's a wonderful setup.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
To have uses per battle or something, that makes sense. Just lunging everything to death as daily exercise. Yeah. Daily exercise. Okay. So we'll go ahead and, well, first things first, we'll set ourselves up with a sanctuary. Our stress is not that bad. We should be able to deal with our current stress. Plus, this boss isn't really stress-related. Weapons practice, extra damage to all companions. That's not as useful. The instructions would be very good. Tactics is actually the big thing that I should have, because that's extra dodge for everyone. I'm just making sure with everything. Extra accuracy for battles. That's an idea. I do want to do the prey, because that's extra protection for everyone. So, didn't get any 50. Or wait, right? Yeah, it's only 5% protection. It's still really good to have. And then we'll set ourselves up with some tactics. Then we have one thing left. Let's go ahead and get our random supplies. Always nice. And we are good to go. Yeah, so... yeah, the extra dodge will, you know, hopefully we can avoid most attacks. But if push comes to shove, we're taking 5% damage less.
The match is struck.
And let me see.
I
I doubt... well, actually, I should just not go in with Noxious Blast. Because there's just no point. Because the Plague Grenade is going to be the best thing in this current situation, because it is always going to be at least 12 points of damage per round if both of its things end up getting blighted. And I believe I can do the stun. Yeah, I should be able to still do this stun against them. And then it's like the Battlefield Medicine if anyone ends up bleeding or blighted. And then hopefully I can just keep on buffing Zeltis. I'll probably start off buffing Zeltis, actually, just because that combination of Shadow Fade and Lunge, is just really good. Right here. That's an extra 10 dodge, and it lasts for the entire battle, I believe. It's just really good. It's so hard to pass up. Yeah, because that'll set you at 40 dodge. You'll be at 75 dodge, Zeltis, so it's just not going to be able to hit ya. That'll be at 40 dodge, and Torch will be at 40 dodge. So it's going to be really hard for it to hit for most of the fight. Then essentially it's just, you know, Dazzling Lights and Judgments right here. It's the usual thing right there. Ignore it!
As the light gains purchase,
There it is! Look! It's Pig Anus!
purpose is made clear.
I saw someone who was trying to make a mod class with 4 transformations. Did it work, Ro? Were they able to pull it off? Okay, let's go ahead and do our Emboldening Vapors. That thing's starting off strong, huh? Heal that back up. Bone Zephyr. Missed. And we'll actually just bandage that up. Let's do a Shadow Fade. End up back here. Bone Zephyr. Who would think to set traps in this kind of place? The pig people. The pigs! I'll go ahead and set up Defender on our healer. Then let's go ahead and do our lunge, which is, yes, the Formless Flesh. That's exactly what I want to hit. 36 damage right there. Perfect. Sanguine Stroke. 12 health, okay. Problem with that is that that's so many move slots, like it goes into camping skill area. I mean, if they made it so every transformation only has one ability, then essentially what they could do is when it transforms into one, you know, it has that one ability. Like, they could remove the that transform spot, and now that one ability is in it. And then, you know, the other transform, you know, yeah, they can make it so that whenever you transform, you just lose that transform and it's replaced with that transform's ability. They could do that. If they're wanting every transform to have its own moveset, though, good fucking luck. I don't know how you can make that without it being, like, severely broken or something. Let's go ahead and heal up. Emboldening Vapors, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it again. Maws of Life.
Mortality
That's fine.
clarified in a single strike.
4 points for 5 turns, I'll be fine. And let's go ahead and use our Bolster. So now everyone has just a shitload of extra dodge. It is still able to hit us, but, you know, hopefully we'll be able to do some more voids. So currently, while it's in this form, yeah, there's not really anything that we can hit for extra damage, but let's go ahead and increase our chance of doing blight damage in the back row. Plague Grenade. It's gonna be 16 points of damage for a little while. No! This is a good setup. I like this. Ow.
Cannot be left unanswered.
I seriously need to pay attention to the enemies. 16 slots, that's probably gonna be overpowered if I had to guess. It's either gonna be that, or like 2 or 3 of the transformations are just gonna be so useless that there's no real point to them. He has to make every one of the transformations like worthwhile in some way, and that's gonna be the hard part. Our protection only lasts for 1 more round, so let's go ahead and reinstate that.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Perfect. Formless Flesh. I could hit those, or I could keep on blighting. I think I'll go ahead and Shadow Fade now. Yeah. You do whatever it is you do. We'll just keep on hitting it with these things. 16, 12, that's going to be a total of 28 damage per turn for a little bit. Let's go ahead and do a group heal. So what's our setup looking like? I could increase our accuracy and crit chance, which is going to go good back there. What's your crit chance looking like? Just a 23% nat. If I end up doing that, then that'll be a natural 30. Or, sorry, 23%. If I end up adding an extra 8%, then that's going to be a total of 31%. So about, you know, 1 out of every 3 attacks should end up connecting as a crit. However, Retribution marks a target. Hopefully it doesn't go... Oh, wait, no, it marks me. Right, never mind. Actually, I'm okay with that. Because I do get to see how Repost will do. And this works out. 44 damage right there. Wonderful. I know in my class that was like mini transformations too, but it was like constantly changing, and each transform only had like 2 skills plus change form. Yeah, no, that's how I would imagine it works. Like the more, like, you know, the way that I would probably work a transformation class is just like, you know, a transformation that has a lot of bleed resistance, but it has a bleed skill. A transformation that has like, you know, a blight resistance but has a blight skill. A transformation that has like, I don't know, what else is there? A, yeah, possibly like a stun resistant but has a stun skill. And then a transform that has, I don't know, probably like a heal, like a natural like self-heal or ability. You know, kind of like what the Abomination already has. I'll just go ahead and heal right there. I'm gonna have to get rid of either the bleed or blight. Missed. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of the blight. And that's on for one more turn, so let's reimburse that. Oh, cool. Let's do our usual thing, just go ahead and, well, yeah, we should be okay. Shadow fade back. Look at all of those buffs! Look at all of those buffs! I love it. It makes me so happy. I also like how much damage this thing's taking. Because the blight is like outperforming the heals, even when 2 of them come in. It still either balances out or even beats it. No.
The wounds of
Do that.
war can be healed, but never hidden.
Squid is the ultimate shield. He's like Greed from Full Metal Alchemist. The ultimate shield. Ultimate. Oh shit. Frick. It didn't transform into anything that I can actually hit for a good amount of damage. But I do need to launch myself forward, so we'll just... Well, we at least got a crit, so it ended up doing some worthwhile damage. Yeah. Don't you hate when your pig ends up shooting his sphincter at you? Or his sphincter worm at you? Happens to me every day I go out to the farm. It's awful. He just looks at me and he goes, "Hey, you wanna know what would be funny?" I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Pwah!" And I'm like, "Ah, God, jeez, man." Just doesn't make sense to me. Pigs and their shit humor. One more round, let's reimburse it. Okay, transformed into that. I think I'm just gonna be adding to the Blight for right now, actually, because we've just about beaten it with Blight. Oof! Ow! Dude, not cool. Sanguine stroke. 104 dodge hit, grave robber, 10% base accuracy. I know, it's wonderful. And now they don't even have that because they're at death's door. There we go. He just dies on his turn. Don't have to worry about him anymore.
As it was in life.
Hooray! We get an accuracy stone.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Yeah, let's go ahead and return to the hamlet. That was a really good boss battle. I had just all of the numbers, man. My numbers were bigger than its numbers. It's wonderful. Hooray. Hey, the Red Plague, how wonderful. Except, you know, not. Dud hitter, minus 5% crit if HP is below 50%. Honestly, with the amount of, crit buffs that I'm able to do, that's pretty negligible. I'm okay with that. Calm, minus 15% damage on first round, that doesn't matter to me. Mankind hater, hates humans. Sweet.
I'm a mankind hater.
What does that mean?
I hate mankind.
Oh.
Of my failings.
Crazy. I know. So let's go ahead and place. Where's Squid Deacon? There's Squid. Let's get rid of that Red Plague. I got people with a whole bunch of diseases, but hopefully we shouldn't really be dealing with that anymore. Now that we're done with the Warrens, we shouldn't even have to worry about that. I might throw Captain in there just to get rid of the calm. Let me figure out what I'm going to do for the next thing. Could go do that. Yeah, I could train up my lower level people. That's an idea. Yeah. What's a good setup that I could do? Oh yeah. Yeah, we can go in with this usual setup. And then who will be our healer? Could have Sign in as a pseudo healer. Or even Core. Core could also be a pseudo healer. Core also has the extra buffing. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll bring in Core with the pseudo heal slash buff. And then, one moment, let me go back to the sanitarium and let me throw Captain in there to get rid of his calmness. Just so we aren't, just so we can fully maximize the damage, you know. Dootsie. Perfectionist. I don't really mind the Perfectionist. We should be okay. Might want to get rid of the Plutomania, though. I was in Nirvana. No, Captain! No! Interesting boss idea. Got from Slay the Spire. Like, relics can hide enemy intentions for this game. It'd be... You can't see... who actions left, and it's like 4 things that constantly shuffle. Identical things. Share HP bar. I see. I don't know. Like, it's definitely an interesting boss idea, but I definitely don't think it's within the feel of the game, if that makes sense. I'm about to be a Darkest Dungeon Mercy. I was in Nirvana. Oh yeah, right. Because Mercy is like a pseudo. Yeah, she's a pseudo healer now. Because she's just like, I could heal or I could pull out my pistol. It's like, why would you do this? And she's like, why wouldn't I? Nervous. It would be fairly well worth it to get rid of the Nervous, but in all honesty, that really has not been affecting Torch too much. And yeah, it's like Nervous is only an extra 10% stress, and it's really not that bad. Like, 10% stress, not bad at all. If it was like an extra 20% stress, then it's a problem. Stressier is a problem. I might put Thandros in order to get rid of that. Cophobe. I'll get Rev Cophobe. She's like villager, killager. Who just wants to watch the world burn where he isn't farming. Yeah. I could keep you alive, or make it so others have more difficulty staying alive. Yep, that's how it works. Also, interesting thing, did you guys know that Pig Latin is apparently a bad word on Twitch? I know, because my going live notification, I was like, I am good at Pig Latin, and it was like, don't say something you wouldn't say to your grandmother. And I was like, Latin? Like, I ended up changing it to, like, Latin, and it was like, yeah, that's fine. And I was like, what? You know, I was trying to figure out what exactly was going on. And then I was like, it accepts Latin, and it accepts pig, but it does not accept Pig Latin. Probably because they think it would be taken as an insult, and it's like, no, it's just a shitty made-up language. Tooth is sharp and tearing away at my tongue. Oh yeah, you went to the dentist the other day, right, Ro? Would you speak Pig Latin to your grandmother? This is fair, Core. Probably not. She'd probably look at me and be like, the fuck are you saying? Boy? And I'd be like, whoa. Whoa. Let's go ahead and get our tactics. Oh. Maintain equipment. I completely forgot about maintain equipment. Yeah, that's actually a fairly good thing. It just grants extra protection. Acid Devil, yeah, we have the Bandit Sense, so we're good right there. Let's go ahead and grab Encourage. Aeation. Should be good. Oravis. Could have you with self-medicate. That's an idea. Could also go with the experimental vapors. Well, I mean, we already have the leeches, which is just an automatic 15% heal. As long, well, actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go with the experimental vapors. That way if anyone's like really hurt, we can just do a really big heal on them whenever we're camping. One needs to go into the place, right? Don't believe so. I think everyone's okay. Yeah, we should be good. Let me, of course, do my usual thing. Yeah, so you want a candle. Where the fuck's the candle? Where the fuck's your candle? There it is. There's the candle. And then, yeah, we'll actually throw in the Ancestor Scroll, which actually, I'm quickly reminded. I need to see if everyone has their best abilities. They do not. There we go. I've completely forgotten why I went with the build for you. Right, I went with the bleed build because I thought it would be cool. It kind of is. Doctor for a general checkup. Well, didn't tell me. It was that, not dentist. Ah, like literally I can feel part of my tongue missing and sensitive. You probably just bit into it at some point, Ro. Like, it's very common to accidentally bite into your tongue while you're eating. So it's possible that you just bit into your tongue and now it hurts like a bitch. Because that's what happens. You know, because fuck you. And all that. Festering Vapors, is that... I mean... Yeah, we'll go with the Festering Vapors. Acid Devil, yeah, he's got the best stuff he can take. Squid... Or, sorry, Nadico. Yeah, Retribution really wasn't all that great. But you have the best armor. You don't, Corvus. Haha. I knew there was something wrong. Yeah, so let's, Command is good. Quick, yeah, let's get rid of Bellows for the, bolster. Because I'd much rather be buffing, my team than trying to debuff the enemy team. At least I think so. Then we have the, yeah, Emboldening Vapors. So yeah, we can just, Emboldening Vapor, Acid Devil, and he'll do a shitload of damage. It'll work out. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Cancel. Cancel that embark. Belay! 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 Go ahead and set you up with the Bloody Herbs. And, what's the other thing I set you up with? Fuck. My teeth on the right side of mouth is, like, crazy and sharp. Probably because I eat a lot of meat. I don't know. Doctor Who? Actually, if you don't mind, it's just the doctor. Actually, if you don't mind, it's just a doctor. Doesn't even matter who. Who am I even I think I nailed that. Book of Relaxation. Gives extra accuracy, which is always nice. You know what? I really haven't figured out what the second item I should have for you. Actually, the Ancestor's Lantern would be kind of fun to have for you. Just because, although you end up getting extra, you have extra stress possibility. A really nice thing would just, like, if you can surprise them, that's really nice to have. I mean, evolutionarily, your teeth shouldn't sharpen just because you eat a lot of meat. They should still stay the same. Again, it probably just bit into your tongue at some point, and now, and because it always takes about a day, it always takes a few hours, if not a day, before your tongue, after biting into it, actually becomes, like, more sensitive and more, like, in your mind, and it sucks. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I should give Core, actually. Because a lot of these things really work for him. Ooh, that's an idea. Yeah, I'll go with the Ancestor's Portrait, actually. You know. Get extra resolve experience so Core can level up a bit faster. Keep up with the rest of the group. Then over here, we're going with the usual dodge build. Then right here, we'll go with the protection build. Protection. So we'll go with the heavy boots along with the toughness ring. Or tough ring, whatever. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, puts him at 30%. 62 health, Jiminy. Yes. Okay. How long is it? It's only a medium one. Yeah, so. We're good. That's good. Give me a head. No. No, Core. I'm not giving you a head. Stop it. Yeah, because, like, if your teeth... I mean, I suppose it is completely possible, Rote, that you have a mutation that made your teeth sharper. But if that's the case, like, then that kind of sucks. And it's probably something that... That actually reminds me of, what is that movie? 28 Days of Darkness or something? It's a movie about vampires going over to, Alaska? Yeah, I think it was Alaska, because, you know, they have that one period where they just go a full month with no light whatsoever. You know, so a whole bunch of vampires go over there and they end up infecting people. Except these aren't your traditional vampires because they actually have to sharpen their teeth. I remember watching that scene and going, oh, I can't imagine doing that. Because I quite literally could not imagine doing that. That looked like it hurt. Bunch of food and that. Hooray.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed.
Corruption? There's only one person who can save us now. The hero of Terraria. I should be able to leave those 2 rooms as long as I go down and explore that room. Right? An unburned torch. Let's take all.
The flow of otherworldly corruption.
Explore the dead man. Ah, you got blighted. You got blighted. I'm wondering if I should cure that now. It's only gonna be 6 HP, but that's still a considerable portion of the Aishin's health. I think it'll be fine. Oh, okay. This works out, actually. Oh, don't do that. I have like 9 days before I go to the dentist. Yeah, that worked out perfectly. Got to just cure. Of the rail... We don't talk about the rail shooter Fable game. We talk about... We talk about all of the Fables, including Fable 1 and Fable 2. Those were some good games. It's a shame they never made a 3rd one or any other game after that. They really could have inspired and expanded on that idea. You know, they could have done some great things, like, you know, make it so it's like whenever you have a child, if you end up dying, then you get to continue playing as your child, and you know, they end up getting, like, traits of both parents, you know. Magnificent ideas that they totally could have expanded upon. You know, totally not just have, like, a baby in a corner somewhere that never ends up growing up. You know. Amazing game. That only had 2 parts to it. That only had 2 games to it, and nothing more. There we go. I could do a defense on core, but I think I'll go for the kill, actually. I was actually really excited for Fable Legends. I thought it was... Like, they could have done some really good stuff with it. If they just did it right, it would have ended up really good, probably. But they ended up disbanding beforehand because, you know, they ended up showing people some really bad gameplay. And people were like, well, this doesn't look good at all. And so, yeah, they never made it. Again, it made me sad because I really wanted to see what they did with it. I thought it would be good. Or I thought it could be good, rather. I love the voice acting of the Cough third game. I like the the big guy with the like French style goatee. He was cool. I enjoyed him. I think their whole premise with the darkness was definitely... I don't know. It seemed as though their premise with the darkness was actually very well done until you actually, you know, combat the darkness. Like, once you combat the darkness, it was like, oh, okay. Oh, whoops. Incision is a third spot thing. Oopsies. I need to switch these two.
Foolish horrors, brought low
There we go.
and driven into the mud.
Yeah, but, yeah, the whole darkness thing, like, they could have easily done a thing where it's like, yeah, you combat the darkness, you know, that one time, and they honestly should have ended it with, like, you know, like, the darkness... they could have ended up revamping the game, like, you know, once you actually take on the darkness, like, you know, no matter what you do, you lose, and then there's a whole rise up against the darkness. Like, that could have been done. That could have been done. But then again, at the same time, they very much rushed out the game, and they also didn't put too much time into it. Where they constantly killed their first party games. Oh yeah, wouldn't like him. The Darkness presentation was great. The final battle, though, was a letdown from what I've seen. Yeah, no, it was absolutely, like, just awful. Also, you know, there was, like, the whole problem of, like, yeah, the last day before, before, you know, the darkness spreads, I can just go, you know, play some loot, get a whole bunch of money, and then I can spend that. Or I can throw that into the treasury. But no, your character goes into a coma for 121 days, and then he wakes up and it's like, we're being attacked! And it's like, oh, okay. Well, there goes that plan. I remember I had that plan. I was like, yeah, I'll just wait until the day just before, and then yeah, I'll just do the thing. I'll just do the thing. I'll place all of this money back into the treasury, and then it'll be just fine. And then yeah, it went, nope, you're in a coma for 121 days, and I went, like, I feel as though that was a huge oversight. Like, any other gaming company would have been like, oh yeah, well, of course we're going to, you know, give you the day just before the battle, like day. You know, where your character goes up to all of their friends and is like, listen, we may not make it tomorrow, so, you know, good luck and all of that, you know? Like, any other gaming company, I feel, would have done that, but but Lionhead decided to just go, nah, it's fine. And it wasn't fine. It was a primary concern to, like, everyone. They were like, what the fuck, Lionhead? And they were like, what do you mean? It's fine. Oh, whoops, I forgot to do the whole guard thing. That is my bad. Whoops. Okay. Awesome, that works out. Emboldening vapors. Embrace the darkness. Embrace the seal of Orichalcamalaruth. Episode 81 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge came out yesterday, and I was so happy. Oh, fuck. No, that wasn't a killing blow. It just hurt like a bitch. Jeez. Goddamn narrator being wrong. Blah. Could try to blind him. Sure. Let's do that. We did it! Yeah, we'll just do Wicked Slice. Twap like a what? Like a what? Exactly! Exact way.
Sedated.
Imagine if we didn't have that protection. Yeah. Well, let me see. The protection is 56%, so yeah, we've done like 26 points of damage. I believe I quick mapped that right. Extra aqua messy for everyone. Oh yeah, so it's like my family has an Xbox One that we never use, and I've been having a real hankering for playing Dragon Age lately, and, you know, I have Dragon Age 1 and 2 as 360 games, along with all of the DLC, along with Dragon Age Inquisitions on the Xbox One with all of the DLC. And so, yeah, guess what I'm going to end up doing? I might do that on stream. I might play through the game on stream. Because I am a huge fan of BioWare games. With, you know, a huge exception to Mass Effect Andromeda. They're, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
For some reason, the first thing pop in my head, are you going to salvage that? What? Yeah, so I might start playing Dragon Age and or Mass Effect on stream as well, because again, I'm a huge fan of those series. There's I've spent so much time in both of those games. I have, with Mass Effect 1 alone, I think I have over 120 hours in that game. With Mass Effect 2, I believe, I think I have probably a good, like, oh wait, hold on, let me think. With Mass Effect 1, I only ever do full playthroughs. I went through that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Each playthrough I'm able to do a full playthrough with about 40 hours, so 6 times, that's what, 280 or 240 hours for the first game. Second game, I think I beat 4 times, and it's also about 40 hours for a full playthrough, so yeah, about 160 hours there. And then the third game, I mean, I've only played through that twice, and it's about 60 hours for a full playthrough, so 120 hours, but then the multiplayer for the third game, I did that a shitload, and I think I have 200 hours exact in the multiplayer for Mass Effect 3, so you know, I got problems. You say, oh. Yeah, no, salvaging is the other idea that I could have done. Dragon Age streams, here we go. Well, the thing is, it's like Dragon Age, it's like Dragon Age 1, probably not the most fun to watch. Oh, we missed. Okay. Just because of how the combat system works, of course. I'll probably be doing my Blood Mage. Yeah, I'll probably play as my Blood Mage on stream. And the thing about that is, like, there's a whole bunch of exploits that you can actually do with the Blood Mage with Dragon Age 1, to where honestly it should work out just fine. It should honestly be a fairly interesting experience. It won't be like a speedrun or anything, but I can definitely just kind of talk about some of the strategies that I have with it. Rakusho R, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I just have to wait until some HDMI cords get here, and then I gotta figure out how the fuck do I use a capture card. I have a spare capture card. I have no idea how to use it, in all honesty. I don't know, like, I'll have to look up a tutorial or something, because I have no clue. I spread the plague upon thy enemies. I actually have a full roster right now, Rakusho. I'll definitely keep your I'll have to find my journal or something. But I'll definitely keep your name down. So if a spot opens up, aka someone dies and is completely dead and not coming back, as in, you know, absolutely, positively dead, I will definitely throw you in a row. The other idea is that I could get rid of somebody, but like I would feel bad about that. Except for maybe Hydration Bot, but the thing is, Hydration Bot is actually one of my only healers.
The promise of safety.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rakusho. The other idea is that I could uncap the, I could uncap things. That's an idea. But,
Finding the stuff is only the first.
For one, I
test.
don't want to fuck up the game, and two, I'm not, I don't want to cheat in this game. Yeah. If only, if Hydration Bot was not a healer, if Hydration Bot was not a healer, and not only that, was not my, like, only healer, I would definitely be down. At the same time, I think I only have exactly 4 healers. I might actually only have 3 healers. I'm not exactly sure. So that's an entire situation that I'll have to... I'm gonna have to figure out how to deal with the Darkest Dungeon. Because without healers, I have no idea how I'll do it. I could be a healer if you want. How's it going? I'll keep that in mind for one. And it's going pretty well, Rakusho. You know, just playing the game, doing the thing, stabbing, causing the pain train. You know, the usual. Okay, there's one kill. I might be able to get another kill right here if I do a stab. Awesome. 2 kills on first turn. How wunderbar! You're next. Stop that. Stop stressing out Torch. He doesn't like that.
Decimated.
No, it's funny because, well,
Victory. But a victory,
I guess a lot of my mods are actually doing okay. Because, Torch is one of my mods, and he's made it. I guess the only, mod that I had that is dead is, just Scorecab. Rest his soul. He died like a bitch. And it was pretty bogus. There's nothing better than having an occultist and being like, man, we really need some good heals right now, and him going like, you mean like this? 0. No, good heals. Oh, like this. 0 plus bleed. No, you're we want you to heal us. We want you to mend our wounds. Like this? No, you're only hurting us more. Hey, Captain, thank you for the 25 bits. At biddies. Oh, and slay some bilge scum for me. Might lay in the arms of Mr. Sandman soon. So, yeah. Tired as hell right now, but I'll ask this before I cozy up. What be your thoughts on the new Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay? I've actually not seen the new Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay. I don't know what it looks like. So I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad, and even then, I haven't played any of the other Cyberpunk games, so I don't know, I can't really, like, compare and contrast and see, if I prefer one over the other. I'll have to look in on that or something. Hell, I just have to play the Cyberpunk games. Hold on, let me open up. Cyberpunk... I'll just keep that open. I'll just keep that open for a later date. Then, right, let's do our usual armor right there. You know, it's actually kind of crazy that this, setup only has pseudo healers, but it really works out. It just works out. Let's go ahead and get, some protection right there as well. Uh-oh. That's not good. We have to advance! I don't know. Healing's really not too much of a necessity. I'll go ahead and do it, though. For 8 minutes of immersion. But yeah, CD Projekt Red, be adapt. Oh, right. Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, that's Project Red's new game. I forgot. Right. I'll have to take a look at it because you know, they did such a good job on the Witcher series. I'm hoping that they'll do a really good job in this as well. But again, like, I haven't seen it, and I don't have any experience playing, you know, Cyberpunk. I'll send it in Discord. Please do, Captain. Yeah, I've the only news of Cyberpunk that I've seen, or that I've had, is actually just watching, it, or more so keeping up with Outstar, because Outstar was a, you know, did a lot of deals with them, and you know, they are a Polish company. So the only interaction I ever have with CD Projekt Red, or more specifically news from CD Projekt Red, is through Outstar. I could do a buff. Hold on. Yeah, guard for 2 more rounds. Yeah, let's do a command. Give ourselves some more accuracy and crit chance. We're doing okay against the giant. He says back a little bit by, you know, confusing Sporos, but we should be okay. Damage. Those stressful incantations are not fun. Let's go ahead and ask for protection once again. Seriously, because that dodge build is really just working. Let's bolster everyone, give us some extra dodge. Yeah, you are never hitting Acid Devil. There we go. Thank you, Captain. And we got the kill. Sweet. We can only really stab this this body for right now. It will go away on it. It's well the end of the thing. And stab right there. I guess the only Cyberpunk sort of type of game that I've played, you know, not Cyberpunk, but a Cyberpunk styled game that I've played would be Deus Ex. And Deus Ex did a really good job about it, you know, because there's almost an unspoken rule whenever it comes to doing a Cyberpunk styled game, of like, yeah, there has to be mega corporations. It has to be dark at all periods of every single day. There has to be rampant crime. These are just some basic rules. If you want a successful Cyberpunk-style game, these are some basic rules. Everyone has to hate each other. There has to be some creepy guy who is locked up in his room and only talks to you through the door going, "Yeah, hello? Nah, that person doesn't live here. What, you want to know about murder? Oh, I don't know about murder. Hey, why don't you get out of here? Wiggles, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. It's okay. Just because the other dogs are barking doesn't mean you need to bark too, okay? Okay? Bump the mic. Bump the mic with your head. Talking about Shadowrun now. Cease. I love Shadowrun. I mean, Shadowrun's just an example. Like, Shadowrun, I guess, is like the epitome of Cyberpunk style games. Like, it kind of started up things. Because, you know, it's like, how do I put it? Like, yeah, they just sort of started it. You know, kind of like how, hey, hush up, hush up. Kind of like how D&D was kind of the startup for, well, actually, Tolkien was the startup of like pretty much every fantasy genre, like elves and dwarves and whatnot. That was started up by Tolkien, I believe. And D&D ended up taking inspiration from that. Oh shit. Oh wait. Oh, we're fine. You need to switch places with you. Not even that one psychological horror game where you... Oh, yeah. Yeah, The Observer, yeah. Yeah, the Observer was really good. I'll be going to bed now and making sure it makes sense when I wake up. Okay. Have a wonderful night, Palace. Pleasant dreams and all that. Hopefully hopefully this passes ya. Use that, and what do we get? Penis! Yeah, we could just eat up a little bit of this food. I also don't really care for portraits. I haven't been using them at all. That seems good to me. Hey, look, a dead body.
Packs laden with loot.
More money?
Low on supplies.
More money for me. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Wiggles, calm down. What's up with you? Angel paper. She has to write a paper about if angels exist using artwork and literary shit as proof. Wiggles, what's with you? What's with you, Wiggles? And this is interesting. It's not just my, actually, I should check up on this one because it's not just my dog that's barking. It's even our big dog, and he's actually like. Wait, hold on. I'll be right back. Pray wish me that I don't get murdered.
Decisive pummeling.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Again, it was like my own dog's barking. Not normally a big deal, but this time my big dog was barking. He is actually trained as a like protection hound. So like him barking, there's actually like cause for concern, but I checked, I didn't see what he was barking at. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on, but apparently something spooked him. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep a lookout. Again, normally it doesn't go barking unless it's, there's actual cause for concern. So, there's actual cause for concern. And it has me worried. Keep your guard up. We'll do a Corvus. God, it's been forever since I played that game. There's no fucking way I'm going back, though. I loved it. I absolutely adored it when I first started playing, but man, once I got into the more, like, serious components of the game, it was like this game is just too much. It's too much for me. I can't do it. I can't do it. No. There we go. Go ahead and reimburse our guard. Let's protect right there. Stand the crow's nest if need be, Duke, because I be not captaining this ship for a bit. I need to be in the arms of Mr. Sandman. Stay safe while he brings me a dream. Have a wonderful night, Captain. You take care of yourself, okay? And, yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. I have several dogs to keep an eye out, and again, one of them is a trained guard dog. He'll definitely keep us safe. Yeah, I'll be fine. I also have an alarm system currently set up, so hopefully I'll be fine. This is my whole... Okay, I'll just stab him then. 3 damage. There we go. There's the kill. No mix-up. How wunderbar. I should take the helm as Captain Latin Crow. Captain A, Crow A, Nante. Whatever. Okay, I lied. I'm not good at Big Latin. Hey, Fire Killer, how's it going, dude? It should be pretty easy for us to get the kill right here. So the only thing bad about this grouping is just that we don't really have a way of combating stress. All in all, though, like, as long as we aren't doing a large dungeon, we should be fine. Hold on, Emerald. 2 Jade are still worth about the same as an Emerald. I can go ahead and ditch, like, the anti-venom or the medicinal herbs. Let's continue adventuring, and what we'll do is we'll go ahead and use up some firewood, have a feast,
The battle may yet be won.
in order to combat our stress a little bit. We'll immediately set up the bandit sense so that we don't get ambushed, and then let's just do some stuff to get rid of stress. Gallows humor has a large chance to remove. Let's try it. Okay, perfect. That worked out just as I wanted it to. Then we'll get rid of another 15 right there. Sweet. Okay, we're good. How you doing today, Fire? What have you been up to? Poppy? No chance of forging more timber. This would be far worse without the great bounty in our packs.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
In Radiance, may we find light! It's a critical hit. How you like that shit? It's a critical hit.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
I could rip those. I could take those very small songs. And I could turn them into alerts. That's an idea. Yeah, I could have the critical hit song for just like 20 bits. 20 bits. Yeah, that's an idea. Very interesting idea. I'll have to try that. Plus 2 speed if torch above 75. Cityomania. Obsessed with food. I should cure that. Healer's gift. Extra healing when at camp. Bloodthirsty. Idiomania. Obsessed with sainthood. That's fine. Cove Tactician. That's actually really nice to have, Core. Because we still have to deal with the...
In truth, I cannot tell how much time has passed.
We still have to
since
deal
I
with
set
that place.
letter.
The tumultuous currents in the ether bluster with extra vigor tonight. The comet particulates vibrate with extra intensity. I don't really care about the shards. Like, it was really cool when, you know, there was actually, like, build-up, and now it's just, like, yeah, defeat, you know, go on as long as possible, and it doesn't have, like, the same feel to it. In-game condition. Unbearable reflection. Oh. Go for it, Core. I was eating dicks. Good for you, Tom. I actually didn't notice that Tom came in. Played quite a bit of Terraria today. Nice fire. I've actually been trying to get the Anklet of the Wind in my spare time, and I still haven't gotten it because I don't want to keep doing streams where all I'm doing is, you know, going to the jungle and fishing or something. So I'm probably going to have to skip out on Terraria tomorrow, actually, if I'm not able to get it by my stream time tomorrow, which I probably won't, based upon how the numbers have been working for me. So I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. Let me see. Who got, yeah. I want to get rid of your Sidiomania. You're honestly fine, but let's still get rid of your Bulimic. Corvus, sure, let's get rid of that Zoophobia. And now we can actually start getting rid of some of those lesser diseases as well. Inui, let's get rid of it. Let's make biscuits. Let's make biscuits. More Happy Few. I mean, I do Happy Few every 3 days. Have you tried just looking underground? I have. I had an entire stream dedicated towards it, Fire. It's like, you know, there's a chance of it spawning in underground, and the underground jungles, or more specifically, the underground jungle shrines. At least, I mean, if it's just underground jungles, then, like, I still haven't found it in all of the, all of that mess. And if it's underground jungle shrines, I've only found 3 shrines, because those things are apparently sprawled out across the fucking universe. You know, I have to go into a Marvel DC comic in order to find that shit. The other idea is I could import Snoobler into a different world. Yeah, it's just the shrines. Yeah, I've only found 3 shrines. Like, it's really hard to find those shrines, at least for me. I could import Snoobler into a different world, and I could try, you know, just a different world, but I don't want to do that. I honestly think that fishing's gonna be my best bet. I don't find them very rare. They're pretty hard to find for me. Again, I've only found 3. Again, I'll search it. I mean, I've been doing fishing in my free time. I could try. I could try. Could try doing some shrine digging. Yeah. Of course, another part of the problem is just that I'm only able to do. I'm only able to play maybe like 2 or 3 hours of Terraria whenever it's not the stream day. Just because I'm always up to something, and that's been a part of the problem. I've been up to other things lately, and it's really been dragging out the time. I think I've only really been able to play 2 hours outside of stream, but I'll try and dedicate a bit more time, maybe tonight, or, well, I did have that good idea. I'm gonna want to do that. I'll do that. But yeah, details. Uses positive quirk treatment caused by. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. Should have grabbed it before I started treating those quirks, but you know what? It's fine. And nice. Core, the Aeitian Acid Devil, and Cadmium are now up there. Nadiko is now of 5th rank. I still have these 4. And I don't exactly know what I'm going to do about Zephyr. because Zephyr is just so far down. I suppose I could give them the extra 50% experience, but still. No, Zephyr is actually just kind of stuck here. Because I quite literally, like, if I want to do a mission, then I could only bring Beauty and Zephyr on a quest. Okay. Let me see. Oh, nice. Ooh, the Hag. Ooh, I could end us on a high note by going against the Hag. So let me think. The Hag, the big thing about her is that she likes to place us into a pot. The pot is always on the front row. It can't be destroyed. She's always on the back row. I could go with the Mark build. Could go with the Mark build with a really specific focus against her, maybe. Hold on, let me take a look at my people. Here's an idea. I could go with orange on the front row. Wiggles, calm down. I could go with orange on the front row. Wiggles. Wiggles, come here. Come here. What's up with you? What's up with you? Why are you being so upset? No, calm down. Okay, fine. Back up in the lab, come on. There she is. You better lay down, though. Let me see. That's an idea. Yeah, I could have orange on front line. I could have Zeltis in there. Actually, yeah. This is honestly, this build will do just fine. And then Parsi. And then essentially the idea is I can I can try blighting her to death. I think. Because I think she's not completely resistant to blight. Gonna check her stats real quick. Actually, no, she has a high blight resist. She has a low bleed resist, though. Shit. Okay. Well, the thing is that doesn't actually, yeah, that doesn't make this null and void, because I can instead build Torch with the bleed idea. You know, a bleed doctor, where it's like I can have the emboldening vapors, and essentially I can just embolden vapor Zeltis, have Zeltis do the shadow fade, and then I believe the way that the dimensions work, I should be able to just hit them with I should be able to hit her with the lunge. And if push comes to shove, I can actually do a poison dart in order to debuff her so she loses part of her resistance, and I could actually hit her with more blight. As an idea. Because the thing about Mark build is that she always ends up placing the person, I believe the person in the front, into the pot. And that is a really big problem for me, because if, you know, if I'm running a Mark build, actually no. It should be okay. Should be okay for me to run a Mark build. And actually, Zeltis fits into the Mark build just fine as well. Because of lunge. Or, sorry, no. Because of thrown dagger. That was it. So I could do is put you away and have, here's what I'm thinking. Instead of orange, what I could have is Archer. I could try running with, Come Hither. What's with you? With you. Yeah, I could try running with Come Hither. And then... won't be able to do the collect bounty. Oh, wait, you know what? Houndmaster would still be good for this. Do I have a good Houndmaster? I have Captain Mostro. Captain Mostro could work. Target Whistle. I could try running Target Whistle. It already does a minus 20% protection debuff. What does it do at later levels is my question. A minus 30% protection. Yeah, that works out in my favor. I grab that stuff. Sorry this is taking so long. I'm really dedicated to having a good team whenever I do this stuff. So here's what I'm... Actually, yeah, we could just do a really big targeting, mark build. So we can take Clown along with us. Yeah. And we can go in with this build. Essentially, we'll build Archer have a dodge build. That sound like an idea? I think that sounds like an idea. And yeah, we'll go with the uppercut instead. Okay. I'm gonna make sure everyone has the best stuff that they can. Oh, I don't know why I never updated that. Yeah, that seems fine. Channeled my inner thief and got quite a lot of food here. I haven't eaten today, so yeah. Why have you not eaten today? What's wrong with you? Stop doing that. Yeah, so this like super mark build should be fine. Oh shit, I just realized you got the Black Plague. Well, that's a problem. Maybe I should... Hold on, do I have someone else I can bring instead of Archer? I thought I had, Uh-oh. No, I have cadmium. Oh, jeez. She doesn't rely on... I mean, she does have blight, but I don't think she relies on it. Oh, Jiminy. I don't know if I want to go doing it or not, knowing that it has the Black Plague. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna risk it for the Trisket. Let's do this. So to combat that speed debuff, we'll go ahead and go with the Quick Draw Charm. It's the Depression Duke. Ah, I gotcha. I gotcha, man. Fuck it. No, we can't go with the debuff. Or with the speed charm. Like, I really need him to have a dodge build. You take Wolf's Tassel. Along with the bandana. You Actually, yeah. Let's switch y'all's to location. Then I can go with the Prophet's Eye instead. For the extra accuracy and speed. Then what's the other thing I should go with? Oh yes, right. The Beast Slayer's ring is always kind of a nice idea for you. And then we'll go with the usual extra heals. So we'll go with the Ancestor Scroll, and then we'll I don't know, probably go with Arya's box or something. It does that to me. That's understandable, Core. That's very understandable. Okay. Does everyone have all of the necessary things unlocked? 30% scouting chance. We should be fine with that. Should be fine with what we got. Instead of that, we're taking that. There we go. A bunch of Cheez-Its, 2 PB&Js, and a Pop-Tart. Ooh. I kind of want some cheese and crackers now, actually. I really like cheese and crackers. I really like cheese and crackers. I'm not sure what it is. It's just like... It's just such a nice snack.
Grew intolerable. She quaffed all manner of strange fungi, herbs, and concoctions, intent on gaining some insight into the horror we both knew to be growing beneath us. The change in her was appalling, and no longer able to stomach it, I sent her to live in the Weald, where her wildness would be welcomed.
In the Weald.
There is method.
Oh my goodness, shit.
Here.
It's a straight shot. Oh no.
A form both wretched and malevolent.
I think I've spent most of my life malnourished. I was the same way when I was going through depression, Core. Like, I didn't eat very much, and it kind of stunted my growth because of that.
For a task well performed.
Yeah, that's fine. It's an unburnt torch. Crazy, I know. Yeah, and, yeah, so I'm actually, you know, I'm only at 5'7" because, you know, during the periods where you're really supposed to be eating, you know, I wasn't. I was instead, like, starving myself because I just didn't really care enough to eat. And yeah, you know, I ended up stunting my growth a pretty good amount. Let's use some bandages.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
There we go. First fight. Nice, and we got the surprise off. How wunderbar. Okay, so let's go ahead and, I'm going to mark one of these guys right off the bat. This one. I could do a Hound's Harry and just try and bleed all of them. I don't think it's as well worth it. Actually, yeah, let's go after the beast with my own hound. Perfect. Managed to get the kill right off the bat right there. 2 kills right off the bat. How wunderbar. Now what? Now what is a good question. We'll go ahead and mark him. I think my being short is more due to my lacking of eating than being hereditary now that I think about it. Fuck. You had control over it, and you did nothing about it. If you had a chance to change your fate, would you? Yeah, I should be able to stab her with the sacrificial stab. Let me hit this guy with, okay, never mind. Duke, no! I had to, okay, Core, I had to. It couldn't be helped. That's actually quite a bit of blight, so I'm going to go ahead and do something about that. Let's go ahead and mark him. Hopefully we get the debuff. Yep, he now only has 30% protection. And let's start chewing on him. Let's chew on his innards a little. Let's chew on him some more. Let's do some heals right there. That was 28. Very nice. There we go. Got the kill.
Destroy them all.
Sure. There's nothing inside the tent. No. I think with the hag, it's almost always guaranteed that you get a map kind of like a straight shot towards her, where there is no like alternative paths. I don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's set up. Hold on. 6. That's 6, 12, 18. Actually, yeah, having yeah, going with the jade rather than the gold is actually a better idea now, since I can carry one more gem. It's just that I gotta get 6 jade.
Corruption, malformed with misintent.
We'll see. What the fuck are you? Hateful Virago? I haven't seen one of you before. That's a problem. I was thinking that my mother is super short, as was my grandmother on my father's side, so the way genes work makes it kind of feasible, but malnourishment is a more... I mean, no, the genetics is honestly probably the most probable there, Corvus. But yeah, I can't imagine that starving yourself helped at all. Let me do the target whistle on this guy. Make sure he gets killed. Perfect. Who's next? Who's next? Could go ahead and do a little bit of marking. Here, let's get rid of his armor. I'm going to be marking him because I want, you know, on my turn again, I'm going to make sure the Arbalist and the Hound end up doing some damage against it.
Death waits.
Maybe they complement each other, making me shorter than I could have been. Possibly. Maybe before you were supposed to be 5'2". Ah! What the f... This thing does some weird shit. Let's just get to getting it. Let's heal ourselves. Okay, that's only 9 HP. I'm not a big fan of that. Let me, punch this guy. 20 damage. It's still alive, unfortunately. It's just that I don't want to focus the tanks because, you know, the tanks are honestly fairly manageable as long as nobody in the front gets marked. There we go. A crit 16. I'm okay with that. Flick. Double flick. Okay, let's hope that this sniper shot makes its mark. Hooray!
Faint hope blossoms.
We're on the floor. Kill Squiffy Gas, Swineskiver, Bone Bearer, and Hateful Virago.
Grievous
Huh,
injury.
cool.
Palpable fear.
Let's go ahead and mark this guy and reduce his armor as well. Let's heal up once again. Oh, that's only 7 health. I don't like that. Come on, we need those bigger rolls. Bigger rolls, damn you. Start beating the crap out of him. Resisted, damn. Oh, double shit, no. Oh, thank goodness, Parsi. I'm gonna go... Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and heal Parsi up. Try and keep Parsi away from death's door. Let's cure up that. Ah! Parsi, stop sucking! This is why I go with the Vestal instead. I prefer the Vestal over the Occultist. Sure, they don't get the big heals, but they at least get heals. Like, they can at least guarantee heals. Looking too deep into it. Probably core. More than likely, honestly. 26 damage. I'm going to want to try and, 17. Am I comfortable moving forward with the 17? Not really. Plus, everyone else is at least kind of injured. There we go. That's a bit nicer. Nice. We managed to get a dodge right there. Let's punch you. Nice. Okay. And then hopefully, yeah, you still go last. And I can just heal everyone else up more. There we go. Fully healed. 30 of 47 is pretty good. I'm gonna deal with that. Yeah, we'll finish things. Perfect. I love it.
So too will resistance.
Am I willing to get rid of something for the ruby? Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the jade for the ruby. Let's see what's in the heirloom chest.
Glittering gold,
Nah.
trinkets and baubles.
I was hoping for maybe another ruby, but it's fine. Yep. Eat up, my pretties. Eat up, my pretties. Enjoy your meal as though it were your last. Nice. Let's anti-venom. I'm cool with that.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Of course, we have been. I should have honestly just saved that anti-venom now that me thinks about it. Yeah. Hopefully, I can come across another vial. Oh man, there's a fight just before. Well, the thing is, I'm going to end up camping out immediately after I get it. You know, the room just before. Yeah, I'm going to camp out the room just before the boss fight, so I should be okay in that respect. Eat up, my pretties, once again, as though it were your last. Fuck, why are my legs so achy? I'm not sure what it was, Corvus, but I looked at your message and I thought it said, why are my legs made out of Lego? I'm not exactly sure how my mind processed it this way, but that's how I processed it. Oh boy. I mean, yeah, let's go ahead and get those marks. Let's actually mark the giant ectoplasm. Let's try and get, contrary to what I normally do, let's try and get rid of the big guy first. 25 crit, wonderful. For one, I hate Legos. What? Oh, hey. Nicely done. I did good. There's the possibility of killing them. It's not high enough, so in all honesty, I'd much rather go ahead and set up for next round. 2, I understand. Thank you for understanding, Core. Oh. Rude. Jeez. There we go. That's one kill.
maintain the offensive.
Missed. Okay. Big heal? That's a pretty good heal. I think I'm willing to accept that. I'll probably be healing on the Arbalist's turn, however. There we go. Now I'm happy. $12 damage. Come on, a little bit more. Slime? Slime. And the walls will ooze with green slime! Oh wait, they always do that. Then what was the last one? Okay, let's go ahead and use up our firewood camp out now.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
There we go. Everyone's just about
Rats in a maze.
at full health. Now let's do the Hound's Watch so that we don't get ambushed, because that would suck just before the last fight. I got bit in the collar by a little girl wanting my Legos, and someone stole my money, wants to buy Lego games. That's pretty fucked up, Core. That fucking sucks. I'm so sorry. Oh right, the planned takedown would actually be really good against the hag, just because, yeah, we end up getting the extra damage, and because she is size 2. Let me check again with everyone else. Restring crossbow. That's honestly very well worth it. It's almost always worth it to do the restring crossbow. So yeah, let's go ahead and do, yeah, I guess planned takedown. And then the restring crossbow. And those two will hopefully be doing more damage against the final boss. Or against the boss here. I'm blessed with the good health for today. This place is horrific. Whoever packed all this food, I can kiss you with my mouth. Open this. It contains hidden treasure, like money.
Ornaments, neatly ordered.
Okay.
Lovingly
Wish me
admired.
luck. This could very well be dangerous. Ah, damn it! Frick. Calm down, Wiggles. It's not about you. Okay, well, this is a problem. I'm gonna try taking out the insatiable ghoul first. It's unholy, not eldritch, right? Gonna mark them as well. I'm gonna give myself options here. 24. God, so close. I should have just sliced it. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this with it. Oh, thanks, old man. That's really very nice. I can always count on you for help and friendly advice. Though I've never seen a sword of quite the shape or size. Oh god, that's not a sword. That's a dick in disguise. Starbomb is still really fun. I don't care what anyone, I don't care for the people that are like, Starbomb's a meme. It's like, yeah, of course it's a fucking meme. That's kind of what they were like going for. It's still funny, jackass. Let's go ahead and make sure there's heals right there.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharp.
Starbomb is great. Thank you. Oh damn, fuck. Okay, Parsy's on death door. That's a problem.
Fast or expire. A decisive
49
cover.
damage. Holy fuck bucket. That's fine. Yeah, like I get some people that are where it's like I'll recite some of the lines and it's just like, and it's like, oh, is that Starbomb? And it's like, yeah, why? And they're like, there's such an old meme, and it's like, it's goddamn music. You know, that's kind of like me being like, oh, is that the Beatles? Yeah, that's so 60s. They are such a 60s meme. It's like, it doesn't make sense. Wiggles just keeps on looking up at me like, what is wrong with you? Like, I can't imagine, like, having that reaction, especially to music. It's like, music is just, it just kind of fits for certain people. You know, it's like my number one thing that I listen to is quite literally Irish pub music because I think it's fun. It takes you on an adventure, and I like that. Let's go ahead and heal up some more. Calm down, Wiggles. I will pet you. I will pet you hard and against the fur. Yeah. Yeah, you don't like the sound of that, do you? There we go. Let's go ahead and heal up almost all the way. That's a pretty good spot. Only 5 damage. Okay. Okay. That's fine. This is fine. Let me just mark him. Music is art, and art is meant to be felt, not judged. Yeah. You get me, man. Oh, the love. Oh, love the love. Let me punch him so I can try and delay in order to get a heal. There we go. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. There we go. Got it. Most of the closest friends I have bonded over music, and it's beautiful.
Success.
Yeah, no, it's really cool how just like common familiarities like music, or you know, just like any form of art, can cause bonding. I like that. Oh my goodness, the cauldron, 205. Okay, that's fine. With an 80% protection. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and mark the Hag Witch. Hag Witch? What's your name? My name is Hag Witch. Crockery. What sort of crockery is this? Let me go ahead and reduce her dodge as well. You know, make sure that we can more easily hit her. Hey, fuck off. Hey, 4 damage, good start. Roar. That's interesting. She didn't put one of us inside of the pot.
Precision and
That's very interesting. Almost never happens. Oh, there she goes. Oh, she's putting my arbalist into the pot. No. I'm boiling. Just focus her. Just keep on focusing her. We're doing a shitload of damage against her. Taste the stew. Oh, look at that. It's so tasty. How does it make you feel to know that I'm having food and you're not? And I'm just like, no. No, give me the food. You're my dinner, Harry. My dog is so concerned about me. She's like, why are you always so weird? Look at this. I'm tasting the stew. How does this make you feel? How do you feel knowing that I have food and you don't? Please stop. No. My dog has gotten hungry for so long. He'll be fine. Soon enough, my arbalist will be out of the pot and he'll be fine. She has 21 health left. 10. She has 11 health left.
teetering on the brink.
What? Oh, sorry, Clown. Clown's at death's door. Hey, Clown, I see you made it out. Here's a heal. Give Wiggles a good old hug for me. Here's a big hug from Corvus, little wiggle butt. Oh, he's back in that. He's back in again. He just has the worst luck. We did it!
Corpse to rot, consumed by the spores.
Oh! How's it going, Clown? He's just like, we don't speak of this. I want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. Let's go home. This place sucks. Alright, that went insanely well. I'm happy with these results. And Captain Mastro is now rank 6. The Egg. Infirm. Precise Striker. Mankind Hater and the Fits. Well, Archer's gonna need to be put into the thing to get rid of his plague. His several plagues. Supply cost minus 50%, provisions cost minus 50%. How wunderbar. Hey, Archer. Oh, we get rid of that. And you can get rid of the Fits. Wunderbar. Fear of pots for clown. Yup. It must be truly stressful to be put in a pot of boiling something. I mean, you know, honestly, it wasn't that bad. We did pretty good. It's like Clown ended up taking a shitload of damage, but all in all, we ended up doing just fine. And I think that's actually where I'll go ahead and end the stream. We ended up killing 2 bosses during this stream, so I think it worked out pretty nicely. So yeah, I'll go ahead and, Is anyone doing anything? Let me go ahead and host, I'll host the No One Alex. He's playing some Yakuza, Kiwami 2. I always like watching a bit of Alex, every, you know, late at night. So yeah, I keep thinking of this game on a real scale and it's strange. Yeah. I mean, it does have to do with Eldritch Abominations and whatnot, so yeah. Yeah, so you all have a wonderful night. Remember to not text and drive, do not drink and drive. 10 2 people, 10 and 2, and happy days and sunshine ahead. I'll see all of you guys later. Have a wonderful night and pleasant dreams to you. And, you know, if it's your day, happy days and sunshine ahead. I'll see all of you guys later. Bye, everyone.